right here. This is a new campaign hosted by Captain Troy Handsome, and I'm joined here with, as usual, Stag, and Corey. Um, Troy's busy with fishing shenanigans and stuff, so we could just say hi on our. Like to say hi, everyone.
Hello, I'm
Hello.
Stag.
Hi, Stag.
Hi, Stag.
Hello. Hello, Stag. Hi, I'm
Hi.
Elevate. You can call me I'll be playing Dooley today. Glad to be here. And on my right is Corey. Oh, hi, Corey.
Hi, Corey.
Hello.
Hi. Hi, I'm back.
Welcome back.
Thank you, thank you. I'm sorry I didn't interrupt introductions, did I?
No, you didn't. That is
Okay.
perfect. Oh crap.
Okay, cool. So I'm back. Our raider SV Art said something to you all. Hope you've all been well. Yes. Hopes that you all are well.
Yeah, well, I'm great. Never been better. Thank you for check-in.
Oh yeah, I'm a little sleepy. I'm gonna be honest with you. It's been a long day, but I am here to have some fun.
Yes. I'm excited to have some fun. Could I ask you all, I guess? I'd like to go from how are we gonna do this? I'll call on you all to introduce yourselves as people, and then as characters, we'll go ahead and do that organically and naturally as the game unfolds. But I guess Blux, why don't you start us off? Thank you for setting this up, basically.
Okay. Hello, I am Lux, Deluxein. I am the Mr. Shadow Robot who introduces you to the Deluxe Inn. I like to make video games and I like to make up stories, and I also love to collaborate with people, just like this.
All right. Thank you, thank you. Yes, thank you for helping this come together. Next up, well, first of all, I do want to say, Raiders, if you need to raid and run, I completely understand. You know, get some food, some drinks, rest well. You know, Stag is always telling me to hydrate. You know, you all should hydrate, for sure. Sleep,
Yeah.
anything like that. Yeah, if you gotta go, because I know it's late for some of us, and I appreciate the support.
Hydrate, don't hydrate.
Next up, Corey, could I ask you if you don't mind being next? I'm just going left to right on my screen. Could I ask you to introduce yourself as a person before we get started with the game itself?
Hello, I'm Corey, aka Corian, and I'm playing as my character Pim.
All right, thank you, thank you. Next up, could I ask Stat? Could I ask you to introduce yourself?
Hello, I am Stag. I am the extragalactic alien who haunts the caves, and I am playing as Vin.
Woohoo!
All right, yes, thank you for the intro. All right, and then last but not least, go ahead.
Hi, I'm Elevate, and I'll be playing Dooley again today. The little leader that could.
That's amazing.
Nice. All right, thank you for the intros. Yes, we are doing Journeys Through the Radiant Citadel. Just to start, who knows how this campaign will derail itself from here on out. Now, this is episode 1, but we are starting with a non-traditional chapter. The chapter that initially starts us off, if the other players couldn't already tell. Actually, let me just take you all to the starting page just for a moment so we can see what this game normally looks like. So let me, I like the portion of my stream where we're all in a tavern. Those of you who are watching my channel can see we're all in a tavern. You know, Lux and Corey are sitting by some bread. Stag and are sitting by some candles, a stein of alcohol perhaps, and some suspicious bottle. But once I pull back the veil, you can see that we are running Journeys Through the Radiant Citadel. I actually own the book physically for it. It is so pretty. The alternate cover, which you can kind of see at the bottom of my screen, it says Journeys Through the Radiant Citadel. It's got like nice pinks and purples and greens. I should actually paste that into here so it is all y'all's starting splash screen, because earlier off stream I was talking to you all about D&D streamers and TTRPG streamers. A lot of them have really cool setups, like cool starting pages that are animated. It's pretty cool. But for now, we've got this. Okay, it is time to hop in, so I will take you all to the page that you all you are all on. As a little bit of context, part of the reason why we're starting here on this chapter and not the traditional night market chapter from the book's cover is because, well, these players have been doing holiday one-shots. The last one we had was St. Patrick's Day and Easter. Would anyone like to just briefly go over some highlights from that particular adventure, or any of the adventures, really?
Oh, the last one or the one before that? Because Valentine's Day was quite the detour, my usual. Which is really ironic considering the crimes of that particular beastie.
Sure. Tell me,
So,
what happened on St. Valentine's Day?
all right. So what happened was we went to this cave and we're gonna find the heart taker, right? Stealing all the things. Yeah, all the things that were red. And when we walked into the room, there was this giant, gorgeous beast with metal, not metal, lava. That was it. Like, dripping off of him. It was really hot. Literally. So, through a series of events, we ended up, taming the beast in a sense? Befriending him and setting him on a path to love with the darling Premature. Yes, that one.
Legally distinct.
Exactly. Legally Distinct's not that one, TM, as it is. And we ended up also befriending his master, the person who's in control of him as well, through the use of some very, very tight rolls. Persuasion check. It was beautiful.
Yeah, it's really crazy.
Ooh. Lux, what happened last time, though? With the
Last
Lucky Day?
time, yes, we were in a cereal eating contest because it's hosted by Lucky the Leprechaun, who he has no association with. There's some similarities, we've been told, but it has nothing to do with the Lucky Charms brand. But yeah, he was hosting this cereal eating contest, and poor Pim and Dooley have been. Something was in their cereals, I think. Yeah, but you had Vin and Elena. They loved that cereal. They gave them some special powers even for a while there, and then they've learned something. Lucky was to show them Easter, and so they went on their adventure there. The Easter Bunny, he's the one who tried to bomb the square New Year's Eve. And the Slayers don't abide by that. They don't just let evil happen like that. So we did what any good citizen would do, and destroy this bunny and kidnap Lucky.
And stole his guns.
Those guns. For a moment there were some other mascots, you might say, but for things that don't exist, no brand overlaps or anything. Reese, don't worry about it. But yeah, that's the gist of it. I mean, we're always on the good side. Everything we do is for the sake of justice.
Oh yes, we are good people with good intentions, and we intend to do the best for the majority of people. What was that, Troy? What was that?
As a DM, I'm not allowed to say my inner thoughts of maybe that's what the bad guys say to themselves sometimes. But anyway, I am serving as the DM today, so I cannot say such things. Yes.
I gotcha.
Thank you for the recap. Yes, it's been an overarching adventure, starting from the Christmas and then the bomb at New Year's Eve, planted by the Easter Bunny himself before you all. Anyway, yes. So you're here at the sanctuary in Yeonido. I will go ahead and type that name out here on the side. It may look familiar because that is what I had Lux name that particular channel in the Discord. But let us just start things off. You find yourselves in a sanctuary surrounded by sorry, I haven't been outside in the nice weather in a while, but grass and trees. There's a nice garden off to the side that we'll get to in just a bit. There's a lovely koi pond that's, two of you attempted to catch the koi unsuccessfully from. But hey, there's always next time, and next time is today. let's start off with Corey. Can I ask you to describe your character and what they're doing under this lovely tree?
Okay, so I'm going to try to take Pim more seriously this time, but he is relaxing under the tree doing something like, I don't know, like whittling a pipe or something, whatever you're doing when you're relaxing under a tree. He's just been laying low at the moment because he might have done some crimes back in the city, and he may still be wanted for those crimes. And so he's just laying low because this place has offered him sanctuary, so he's gladly taken that. He might be doing some like shenanigans in the local town, some like local schemes to get to stay afloat at the moment, but it's all good. He's doing pretty good for himself at the moment, and he's enjoying the peacefulness of the weather and the nice day.
That's good. Thank you. Across the courtyard, actually, you can see another individual. Let me pan the camera up for the rest of the class. Let's see. Can I ask you to describe your character and what you're doing here on the corner?
So this is Dooley Seafair. She's the quote-unquote leader of the Slayers, and she's kind of taking a moment just to think about what they've done and the good that they've put back into the world, and kind of just relaxing and enjoying these beautiful petal blossoms and thinking about the goodness of nature and how capitalism is truly the worst evil of them all, and wondering if she shouldn't have been a little harsher on Lucky, since he does seem a bit capitalistic, but no. Mercy is the key word she is pondering.
All right. Mercy is a good word, as I've learned from all my time playing Undertale.
But you gotta say Overwatch at first.
Oh, true! No, actually, Mercy was my most playtime until I learned how to play Lucio and then picked up D.Va. So then, like, she was quickly outclassed by those two. But, like, she's my number 3 most played character in Overwatch, for sure.
Nice. I think
I even have some Mercy emotes. Yo, Junkrat was my favorite DPS. Like, have you seen this video? Hold on, I gotta send you this video after stream. It's all about how to play Junkrat. And it's like, Junkrat is great, you know? Like, his bombs, they kill people. His mines, they kill people. Even dying kills people. It's so good.
Yeah! That's fun.
You have to look into his eyes, okay? You have to make a pact. It was beautiful. It's like what inspires me. Yeah! God, I love Junkrat. So I love his lying down pose too, where he's just like is on the side and he has his like hand cradling his head. You know the pose. It's kind of like the pose. I don't know how to describe it. It's so good.
Nice.
Oh, also we're getting some blesses here in chat. The first bless from Reese Bees goes to Ross Hex over here. So I will go ahead and grant you your first bless.
Thank you, Reese.
And also Pim gets a bless, and I just imagine for some reason I feel like Vin will be next for some strange reason. But yeah, all right. But while that is going on, anything else from and Dooley?
Just relaxing at the moment, taking a breath, a breather, if you will.
All right. So it's a very relaxing time for the two of you. Both of the revealed player characters so far have explained, just what a peaceful time they've been having over here. But things are about to change. You see, you hear commotion coming from Dooley's south, Pim's west. You actually perhaps might see, I don't know, you hear a lot of commotion. I don't know if smoke is involved. I'll have to ask the player that in just a bit. But you see a servant hastily open the doors to the left over here, revealing. Stag, why don't you go ahead and explain what is happening in the kitchen of the sanctuary and what your character looks like and what exactly your character's up to in here.
So Vin is a Mercury Dragonborn, very long. Let's see. Z is 7'5", very serpentine-like. Silvery scales that seem to glisten in a way that looks like liquid. Anyway, Z is messing around in the kitchen, just seeming to jump around everywhere, blabbering some random nonsense. And honestly, no one can tell if Z is trying to cook something, make alchemy, or do some unholy combination of both.
No.
There is, in fact, smoke involved. And some very interesting smells and visuals that is coming from my pot.
Oh
And a
no.
bunch of beakers.
Nice.
I smell it from here.
Do I smell-
Do you think?
Really smell it from here.
He seems to be blabbering, humming, and somewhat cackling to himself.
Ooh.
That's funny.
Oh dear.
Do we like oh dear?
Oh dear. Oh no. It's just not
just
enough peace
imagine.
to go around, is there? What were you gonna say, Troy?
Well, all I was gonna say is, I imagine that the pot is kind of like blurred out, like in anime. Like we step in, everything looks fine, but for some reason, whatever's going on in that pot is completely blurred out, like the mosaic is over it.
Yeah.
All you can see is smoke and a slight glow.
That's funny.
Oh dear.
That's really funny, isn't it?
All right. Also, I just want to chime in real quick. Dooley, as proclaimed leader of the Slayers, you've been given a missive, actually. You all are due very soon, perhaps in the next few minutes, to meet with your local benefactor, Young Gi, in his office, because he wanted to talk to you all about something specific.
All right. With all that noise down there, I'm sure it's time to pull Vin away from what he is doing. Okay, Vin. Vin.
Really, it isn't time to see my new concoction. I am making an elixir for us. Oh, it's going to
yeah?
go
Breathe, breathe, darling, breathe.
It's gonna help us great on our adventures.
Help? Yes, help. I got the word help. There we go. Come, help us with this meeting. Come along, come, yes. And she's gonna beckon at Vin, like, come. Okay. We need to find Pin. Do you know where Pin is?
I think he was under one of the trees here recently, because after all, it is a nice day out. It's fresh. Yeah, that's
He's
sleeping.
He's going Z.
He's under one of these trees. Oh, look, there he is.
Oh, good. Here, Bim, it's time for our meeting. Bim.
He waits a bit like, "Wah!" And then he sees Ben. He's like, "Oh, you again." Oh, hey, dude.
Damn, that's so cold.
Oh, what brings you here?
Well,
We have a hard meeting to attend to.
Yes, what Finn said.
He's like, I just like it here, okay, Julie? I wasn't voting the law.
I wasn't going to ask that question, but now I have bringing things up like this to me. Means that I would like to ask some questions. But what's going on? What happened? Please tell me.
Is anything we could help with?
I mean, look, I'm trying to be reformed and all, okay? I'm trying to become a good citizen.
Okay.
But like, you know what happened in the city, right? You were there. You were there too, okay?
The one with Lucky? No.
Yeah, look, I did some things I regret, may have stolen from just a couple of people.
So, what did you steal?
What did you
Well,
steal?
Do you
What
remember?
did you steal?
What
I
did you
always say
steal?
steal from the rich, but the rich always have the most power, so
Oh,
backfire
no.
for even a skilled rogue as myself.
Oh, that's true. That's right. You're talking about that man. I remember. I recall now.
Well,
Yes, we're all kind of.
I'd say I mean, it may have been more than one guy. I mean, in all fairness, they have like a ton of money to throw around. It's not like they're gonna miss any of it.
That is true. Well, I do believe in redistributing the
They
wealth.
just
So
they just have the most power. And then
yeah.
once you become rich, suddenly everybody cares about you more. Isn't that crazy?
Yes, it is actually.
Injustice is blind, but
Hmm.
look, I was just a poor little street or urchin. Can you really blame me?
Dooley's gonna reach over and just kind of like
This
pat
is
him
what
on
I've
the head.
always been
It's all
doing.
right. It's all right. You're a slayer now, and we'll do better, and we'll maybe return some of the stuff in money or something.
Oh,
All
you're
right.
too kind, Dooley. You're too kind.
All right, let's head on up to this office. We
All
have a
right.
meeting to attend.
What?
So just so y'all know, his office is easy peasy. It's straight ahead. The doors are right there, the double sliding doors. All you gotta do is slide those doors open.
It is going to quickly run up and nearly crash into them. And slide them off them.
Okay.
Hello, I heard you had a mission for us.
Uh-huh. All right, here we go. Dooley's
Right.
open them up.
What brings you here again, Dragon Fellow? You know what? I don't need to know.
It's nice. It's nice and fun, and I get to have access to the kitchen. Besides, my kitchen back in the city burnt down. Don't ask why. Actually, yes, it was a bit of an incident. I was trying to make a fire potion. Actually, alchemist fire, in fact, and I think it got a little bit too close to the fire powder barrels.
Oh, are there other people in the kitchen right now? Actually,
Other people, what?
are there other people in the kitchen right now?
Yes. There is a simple person who is tidying up. I will grab their token in just a moment. Why do you ask, actually?
Just concerned about it burning down.
Oh.
Julie has these concerns that has brought up.
Not to worry, the kitchen will be in good hands.
Maybe I should tell one of you guys about the story about how when I was trying to make an acid.
Suddenly, the doors magically slide open, as if opened by a magical force. But you notice that even though this is Youngi's office, and you see a definitely not suspicious mirror present right there, Youngi is nowhere to be seen.
Investigation check. Let's do it.
All right, go ahead and give me the first roll of the session and the first roll of the campaign and an investigation check. Oh, and for those of you who haven't already enabled it, since this is a new game, feel free to go into your dice, enable 3D dice, and if you want, enable automatically roll 3D dice, or you can roll your own physical dice at home.
Oh wait,
yeah, if you hit the
that?
gear in the top right corner.
Oh,
Enable
the gear.
3D dice.
Enable 3D dice. Yes.
Okay. Oh no.
Oh yeah, let me get the nat 20s ready and nat 1s just in case.
Also, there's a dark mode. Did you?
Yes, I'm running dark mode right now, actually. All right, good luck with your investigation roll.
Yeah, you got this, Dooley.
Okay, wait. Oh, I've got to like enable pop-ups. Oh no.
Oh, pop-ups.
Tim,
That's
could
strange.
you look around with your rogue eyes and?
I'm sorry about the technical difficulties. Then, Corey, why don't you have Pim roll an investigation roll for us?
How do you roll investigation?
So, investigation is in the leftmost column under skills. You can kind of see you've got acrobatics, animal handling.
Oh yeah, open your sheet if you haven't already.
It won't let me. It won't let me roll for some reason. It says no attribute was found for PIM investigation _roll.
Oh.
Uh-oh.
That is most strange. Well, how about this? Why don't you just roll me a d20 naturally, and I'll add your investigation bonus to it, which seems to be 1 right here. And to roll it naturally, you can either type it, or if you click on the bottom left, there is a dice roller. The bottom left of the top left of the screen, you can see like there's a dice roller. You can select D4, D6, D8, D10, all the way down to D100 or fudge. Fudge doesn't mean fudge in the traditional sense. All right. Looks like you clicked over to the D100 and got a nice 86, which would be a bad roll if we were playing Call of Cthulhu.
Oh,
but,
yeah. I missed that.
If you just go up 1 row, you'll see the D20.
I rolled a D100 for some reason. I thought that was a D20. Sorry, folks.
It's okay.
You good? Yeah, feel free to re-roll it if you can find the D20s there. Or if you want, you can also type in like /r space 1d20. Take out the asterisk, like in the thing that I just sent you over there.
Yeah, I know how to use the thing.
The chat.
I just wanted to use the dice for once, but
Yeah, I don't know.
trouble.
Yeah, let me try the D20 over here. Ooh, I got a good roll. I should have saved that for a boss or something.
That was cool. Okay.
Oh yeah, you have the 3D dice enabled. Would you like to go ahead with your investigation check, like originally planned, Dooley?
I would love to. I just don't have the character sheet.
Oh, dang. You have the same thing. It's
Oh,
Troy.
there we go. Okay, never mind. I got it. Oh, there we go. Good. Yes.
Yeah. Here. So I have Pim's a dirty 20 rolled up, and then you said I'm down to get Dooley's roll too before I reveal the results.
Okay, investigation. There we go.
Yeah, I hope it doesn't give you the same error as Corey. We'll find out.
Oh.
All right. Okay.
12.
So, this is not Pim's first office. Pim has been in at least one other office for sure. Perhaps one more than Dooley, because Dooley, while you're not immediately successful, Pim, you have discovered the location of your benefactor, Young-gi. He is in the room to your left. You can see the sliding doors over there.
Ooh. Left. It'll be this way, right?
Wait, hold on. You said to stay in the office, right? This is his office.
Mm-hmm.
Oh, wait. Did you say
I mean,
you found him?
technically, I guess this is a part of his office.
Oh, okay. All right. Go ahead.
Yeah, girl,
Proceed.
if this is important, then we should.
Who would like to slide open the doors?
Sure he will. I'm sure he won't mind us checking up on him to see if we're okay.
All right, I'll assume that you are the one to open the doors. You open the doors wide, and you see. Lux, why don't you take over from here? Tell us what what the party sees.
Oh, no.
Oh no.
Oh, no.
Oh my!
You're just napping. I don't know. Lux, tell us what is happening. I leave this carefully and perhaps concernedly in your hands.
Is this the Ross Hex you speak of?
Well, Youngie, did I ever tell you my name? It's Ross Hex. And thank you so much for last night. You asked me if there was any dragon in me. Well, if there wasn't before, there certainly was ever since last night. And also, thank you for the information about the Slayers. And telling me where Lucky might be. Oh my! Is this someone you invited?
Oh, Youngie clears his throat. For those of you at home who aren't familiar with Youngie and what he looks like clothed, let me go ahead and pull up the handout for you all. But you see, a strong, older dragonborn gentleman, and he quickly, how do I phrase this? He's like, I'm late for my meeting. I am so sorry. Let me show you all what he looks like.
But what does he look like unclothed?
What does he look like unclothed? Yeah, we have to know. The audience needs to know.
That is a question I cannot answer for you all at this time.
Oh, I should say how Ross looks. She's
Yes, give us the
got
description.
long blue hair with red streaks, and she has some dragon scales on her face, and but she is mostly human in appearance, and she is a warrior.
Nice. Yes, and those of you familiar with Youngie or not, sorry, let me put him back on the screen in case you at home are not familiar. He's got a nice cup of. He likes to hold hot things, I guess, perhaps. Yeah, he's got some nice attire. He's got the duds, the drip. Yeah, that's what the kids say.
The drip.
The drip.
But he like quickly steps out of bed. Let me lower this music for myself just a tad. He steps out of bed. He's like, "Oh, I'm so sorry. I must. Meeting must take place now. But while you're here, you seem to be adept at handling situations. Why don't you also sit in on this meeting? Why don't you?" And he's gonna like step behind here, adjust some things, and he's going to step here with the intention of walking all the way to his office in case you would like to join. But the whole crew is here. What would you like to do?
Well, that's intriguing. What was the name of this party you said was coming here?
Oh, that is most strange. I actually cannot recall. My memory's failing me. It was something like the murderers,
The murderers.
killers. What were the? Hey, you! He points over to Pim, as Pim is the closest one. What was the name of your ragtag group of people again?
Tell him something good. It's
The Slayers?
yes.
Yes. The Slayers, Youngie says, beaming proudly, because you all have helped him out, like last month. And yeah, he's thinking of you as his children that he's very proud of.
Well, that's interesting. Yes, I think I will drop in. I think I have something I'd love to ask them.
Ooh. An inquisitive mind, I see. Well, I mean, I saw. Anyway, he will go ahead and take up his position over. He'll stand over here.
Hello, Youngie, and hello, new person.
Yes, this is. Why don't you all introduce yourselves? I clearly can because I know each and every one of your names. But I just figured it's a nice icebreaker. Why don't you all introduce yourselves? He says.
Vin is for once silent and just seems like Sia short-circuited a long time ago. Zia's never speaking.
Well, I'm Dooley Seafair. Pleasure to meet you. And
Did you
this
say
is...
Dooley?
Oh, yes, I am Dooley.
Ross immediately takes out her staff and sort of like puts it to Dooley. What did you do with him? What did you do with Lucky?
What did I do with Lucky? What do you think I did with him? I told him not to be a horrible boss, and I made sure that he was being kind to the workers in his position. Who are you? Really?
Yeah. Yes, who is this lucky lady I accidentally walked in on?
Lucky lady.
That's smooth, Corey. I like it.
Nice.
So you don't know who I'm talking about. Am I to be mistaken because your comrade doesn't seem to know him, but you seem to have known him?
I do know him, yes. I may have used a bit of force to make sure that he was being honest about his decisions in life, but yes, I know who Lucky is. He's kind of wretched, but not horrible.
And
He was kind of wretched.
he was kind of
that theory was awful. Listen, I don't know who you are, but what he did to Pim and I was just... Oh, poor Pim lost the contest, and I barely made it.
Yeah, I lost the cereal eating. I lost the cereal
know.
eating contest, and I got sick, and I had a tummy ache.
He kept calling cereal soup too. that?
Oh yes, chat. Hey, is cereal a soup? Let me go and get this poll going.
Oh,
Oh,
lordy.
I
no.
say yes. It's a cold soup.
Sorry, no, don't join the dark side.
I literally could not care less.
Also, Pim started sounding a lot better, as and a lot more attractive suddenly, as if a curse had worn off.
Oh,
Oh.
nice.
Nice,
Okay then.
Also, while you are discussing this,
Oh.
partially for the viewers at home, I'm going to show a picture of what Lucky looks like. Imagine this shows up on the mirror as you were talking. The magic mirror that is placed here for my convenience. This is the Lucky that is being talked about here behind closed doors. But please, back to you all.
But really, pointing a staff at somebody is no way to greet somebody. And can I roll to try to grab the staff?
Ooh, yes.
Yes, you may. I'll need you to make. Let me get this right. So you have to. I will make it a contested athletics acrobatics roll from both of you.
Wait,
Or if you want, you can use sleight of hand if you so desire.
Wait,
This is
Ross?
specifically between.
I don't
Oh,
know
it's
her
just
name.
between Julie and Ross Hex. Not that
Okay.
you know the name
Is-
technically.
Is Ross wearing something right now?
Oh,
Wearing
am I
anything?
wearing underwear?
Okay, I'll do an
Okay.
athletics.
Oh.
Wearing some lingerie.
Okay. It's a
Oh.
it's a
Okay.
what's it called when you like those sexy people wear it like when they're like freshly out of the bedroom. Robe?
A bathrobe.
Yeah, I'm wearing that, but sometimes she's like, whenever she like put her staff to dually, she's not holding it up correctly anymore.
Oh, the robe.
Oh.
Yeah.
I understand. I understand the situation. Okay. All right. So from Ross Hex, I'm gonna need you to also make me an athletics or acrobatics roll. Basically, athletics would be kind of like if you and Dooley are wrestling over the staff, but acrobatics would be if you like quickly whip it away.
Yeah.
Oh. Okay. So in situations like this, when it rolls twice, I do take the first roll. So that is the first nat 20 of the session. It is unfortunate because the other roll is lower technically, but
I guess Ross sees it coming and then dodges it and like twirls it around her and then like poses and like goes a little further away.
Well, you're very athletic. Congratulations. He's not pointing it at me anymore, so thank you.
I guess I was a little rash, but my sister was last seen investigating him.
Oh,
maybe I was a little
really?
rash. My name is Ross. Ross Hex, and maybe if I follow y'all, I can learn a little something. That is, if being threatened like that wasn't too much of a surprise. But from what I've heard about you, getting threatened is just the daily thing that happens. Well, more like holiday threatening.
Yes, holidayly, you could say.
Holidayly.
Well, if we've come to an understanding, you're trying to find your lost sister. What's her name? Maybe we've heard of her.
Hold on. Let me remember it. I have bad memory, so if I just remember really hard, I could remember what my name. Saf. Her name was Saf.
Oh. Bin, have you heard of a Saf?
Soph.
Saf? Saf?
Yeah,
Like
Soph.
Soft Hex.
Yeah. If you say it like really fast, it's Saf Hex. Sometimes people say both of her names.
Soft Hex? I haven't heard of that person before. We didn't really.
She is half human, half dragonborn, but she looks more like a dragonborn than I do. I only have these little scales on my.
Oh. I don't know. I mean, we might have met someone like that, but I don't really remember. I was still pretty sick from the cereal.
Would it be
That
like a
happened.
history check to see if we remembered seeing anybody like that in the
Am I
crowd?
good at?
Fred?
Yes, it would be. Lux, can I ask you to send me some contextual information? Send me what it would be like if I were to say yes or no to this question.
Okay.
And also, it is my pleasure to present the results of Is Cereal a Soup as polled by my community.
Oh no.
50% of pollsters said yes, 50% said no. An even split.
Oh my gosh. The war continues.
All right, go ahead and give me that history roll. Anyone who would like to remember if this sister. Oh, I think we'll have to look into the situation because it seems like
Why can't I roll?
I'm not sure. It might be
Character
something.
sheet.
It might be something with the
Mm-hmm.
because you know how we transferred it over.
Yeah.
Oh, it might have been some kind of error on that part.
Yeah, it might be an error. We'll have to retransfer it over afterwards.
I have no idea. My characters are working.
You.
But for now, if you want Pim to roll, I have your sheet up. If you want to give me a history roll, history is one of the things you're proficient in. So you can roll a d20, and I'll add 4 to your roll.
I could roll. Actually, I think I can just roll. No, that just rolls 4d20. Okay.
Oh,
no.
yeah, if you... Sorry. I know what you're looking at. The grid, the 4 means you roll 4d20. It's not d20 plus 4. I'm sorry that it doesn't automatically add it. You'll just go over to where it says d20.
Okay, I got a 14.
A 14. All right, plus your 4 means an 18, which means, well, the rest of you don't happen to remember. Pim, your uncanny ability to remember things that might not be as important, but, not to remember things that are more important, alas, it's something that plagues many of us. You happen to remember, yes. During the fight with the bears, there was someone in the crowd on New Year's Eve.
I describe her.
Oh.
I currently don't have an exact description of her, but pretend that Ross does, and tells it to all of them.
Okay. Oh yes, I do remember a person like that now.
Oh, you do.
You saw her.
She was of the female sex. She was definitely a woman.
Wow. That
I
sounds
see.
just like my sister, Dragonborn.
Mm-hmm.
Maybe if I follow you closely, maybe someone with such good memory as you, maybe I could learn something.
Someone who could vividly describe your sister to you.
Exactly.
Well then,
So,
if you'd have me, I'll follow you, but it doesn't mean that I trust you.
well, that's understandable, and I don't quite trust you with that rod there. My goodness. So, Yangi, I think you had a missive for us. We were going to talk business, not pleasure.
Yes, business is what we are here for.
Well,
he kind
there
of
was
like
pleasure, wasn't there?
Oh wait. Yes, much of it. Anyway, he adjusts his hair, or he like, imagine where the hair would be on a person. He like adjusts his skin, his scales up there, and he'll say, "Well, you see, young slayers, a very good friend of mine, Magistrate Kun Anjun. Let me go ahead and paste that into the chat right here. Young. I don't have. Oh, I do have a listing here. Aha. Yes, I am in your chat now. Sliding into the DMs, as the kids say.
As the kids say. You're doing so well, sir.
Thank you. So, you see, Anjun has been having some strange experiences, but none of the other townspeople seem to know what they're talking about, actually. But as magistrate, it's important that our leaders of the city be in good condition, the part of why I hold not such a title. Although I am related to the higher ups, I'm not related to Kunanjun specifically, but I think it's best that a wellness call, perhaps, make sure they're okay, that they're not hallucinating, or to see if something more sinister is afoot. This is not something I can trust to just anyone, considering how important Kunanjun is to me. But I hope it's not too much trouble.
Oh yes,
Just a little check-in.
we're very good with talking to people in power, aren't we, Pim?
Oh, yes, we're very good with negotiations.
Oh.
Exactly. You'll see very soon, Ross, how we do these things.
Well,
Oh,
alright.
goodness.
Does sound like you were quite met with some oppression there, so maybe we'll see.
All right. Oh.
Okay. Sorry. Yes. So, the magistrate can be found, near the gates. Actually, I think that's where their post is today. He like looks at his wrist for some reason, even though there isn't anything there. I don't know why I did that. But yes, the gates to town you should be able to find them. Wearing a nice bright red hat with a feather, red and blue outfit. Very easy to spot, even for my wizened eyes.
All right. Pim, you'll remember that, right? You seem to be.
Right, he's a wizard.
Oh,
Uh-huh.
no.
Mhm.
They are not a wizard. They are a magistrate. A little higher up here in the city.
Okay, so don't call him wizard. I got it.
Kind of like a
Oh,
lawyer.
yes.
Yes. They also they are a rising star in the bureaucracy, despite their unassuming presence and pronouns they them.
Okay.
Oh right, yes, I forgot. Oh, something. Let me switch voices. So something I really like about Journeys Through the Radiant Citadel is that they have a higher percentage of non-binary NPCs. There's like one in every adventure or every other adventure. It's pretty nice.
Interesting.
I like that.
Nice.
Yes. So Kun Anjun is one of them.
Hey, can't wait to meet them.
Yeah.
I will respect their pronouns, but I do not respect the rich.
Oh,
That's
Oh.
good.
no worries. Rising star. You know, started from the bottom. Now we here, like that one bard says.
Yeah,
Oh.
just like me, or me one day, hopefully.
Oh yes, Drake. I
Exactly.
remember that bard.
Oh, yes.
Is
Yes,
that
what an
famous.
excellent dragonborn Drake.
Dragonborn Drake.
Exactly.
Drakenborn.
Dragon. Yeah. Oh my gosh.
But
Drake and
yes.
Josh? Of course. No.
Drake and Josh.
Oh, I have heard of those
You
two.
heard of
Yes.
those mediums too? Yes.
Yes. My magic mirror here sometimes puts on some great stuff, and he taps the mirror next to him, like pats it lovingly.
Oh, wow. Or maybe we could get together, get some popcorn or something, watch the comedy act together.
What is this
Oh.
popcorn you speak of?
Oh, it's a wonderful little treat where you take corn kernels and cook them. I know how to make some. I can help make some.
That
Oh
sounds
yeah, we
lovely.
Because yes, I'm sure
take
you.
corn kernels and you dip them in fire until they explode.
Oh,
basically.
well, maybe there's some
Wait,
of that at the
Donna.
market.
Yes, let's find out how
Perhaps.
they make it. I've heard kernel corn is very tasty. Okay.
All right.
Right.
So he'll hand you like directions to. He'll give you like a brief overview. There's a few different districts, basically for the city. You all are just headed to the gates, but technically you are right now in the. Let me get this district correct. You're in between two districts. Okay, you're between the Phoenix district and the Haiti district. The Haiti district is a beautiful public space devoted to walking and peaceful contemplation. It also has a stately monument to one of the previous dragonborn leaders of the town. So, if you ever find yourselves in the Haiti district, be sure to check out that park.
Yeah, with the statue. There really hasn't been much we've seen in this town, so I'm very excited. But we'll have to go meet with Kunan Jun first.
Yes. Make haste. Yes, you all can make your way there accordingly. In case it comes up, of course, the Phoenix district is adjacent to the Royal Palace. The palace is known as the Seat of Dragons, and that one is that district might not be Pim's cup of tea. Haha. Tea, interesting I say that because not only does it have the tea shop, it has something called a Baduk Hall, which is, think of it like a game hall. Think like Go, or what's the other game with the black and white pieces that isn't chess?
Checkers.
Yeah, think like that's the game hall. So it's the game hall, but it's also populated exclusively by nobles and the wealthy elite. So perhaps keep an eye on Pim.
The game
Oh, is this
hall.
like-
Okay.
It's like a Dragonborn city, basically.
It's not necessarily Dragonborn City, just that the leaders, many of them are Dragonborn.
Oh,
Hmm.
okay.
Founded and was it founded by Dragonborns as well?
Silly.
Um,
So like
you,
the
I'm not
Dragonborn
sure.
elites.
Mm-hmm.
I'd have to do some research.
Oh, that's fair. I mean, I don't know all the ins and outs of my old town either. If you asked me who started it, I'd be like, I don't know.
A pretty
So,
interesting
no
reputation
worries,
in my
young lady.
town.
Oh, really?
But I think part of it is because I blew up the shop once.
You kind of need to know the ins and outs of the legal system if you do that, I'm certain.
It's an accident. I think it had something to
yeah.
do with the alchemist fire I was trying to create.
Oh yeah, I'm
But I was
sure
making
you
it.
have a reputation in your
Oh,
hometown.
yes.
What the heck is that?
Quite the reputation.
Pim, I heard that.
So it's quite nice to meet another who's part dragon in some way. I have a friend who's actually half dragon. I'm sure you get to meet her one day. And probably should get along too.
Oh, yes.
All right. Youngie will shoo the rest of you out and say, I need to attend to some matters. I could use a dip in the how do people shower? I could use a good shower.
Oh,
We don't need the details, sir. Just
Looks
send
like
us on our way.
showering's kind of
Alright.
difficult by yourself nowadays. I could meet up with them later.
Okay. I think I know how to do this. Yes, I will have you meet up with them later. The shower
Okay.
won't take too long.
Okay.
It's very exciting. When you say to Lee, we get to explore more cities. Meet new
Exactly.
people. and it's
Pim, why'd you
Dragon Ball
Pim
Z
came back.
too. It was such a hard time
Oh
keeping
no!
up with Finn.
What has Pim doing here?
Ooh, stop check, Pim.
My bad.
Oh, I thought you intentionally came back.
I got a little confused. Sorry, the pollen is making me act up. Not like that though. Like not in a
Okay,
weird way.
okay.
Okay, so before I take out the next
Okay. I'll leave you
map,
two
do
here.
any of you need a break?
Let me see what time it is. Yes, I'll be right back.
Okay. I will be right back. Or sorry, I'm gonna have us all be right back on my end. So I
Alright.
will see you all in case anyone else needs to step away. But we'll resume the adventure shortly.
Cool.
Ooh. I always love the intros. They're always so funny. This is the talking and stuff.
Yes. So I'm wondering if I shouldn't go on ahead and grab me something to eat. Like there's a faint sense of hunger, but I'm not that hungry. But at the same time, I should probably get something to eat.
It'll probably be a hot minute before we're gonna take another break.
Yeah, that might be best.
To go fix me some food really quick.
Okay. See you back when you have foods. Meantime, I think it's fishy time.
Oh, it might not show up on. Let me go to studio mode and bring it over.
Oopsie, sorry. You don't have to do that.
No, you're good. No, it's okay. I can easily put it over there. Where are we? Be right back. D&D. I have like so many scenes. Okay, there we go. There we go. Got an olive Ridley turtle.
Portal.
Where do I want to put this? I'll put it over the fireplace. Actually, I will also be right back. I'll be short though, like a minute and a half.
Okay. Battle yelling on my side or something.
Okay, I've returned.
Hi.
Hello.
I think most everyone's be right back.
Still on break?
Still. Yeah.
Okay. The reason it was like the specific time is I am doing laundry.
Okay. I thought it was like take out dogs or something.
No. There's another person in the house to do that now. My responsibilities have lessened.
We always love when they lessen.
Oh yes.
I saw your message. I assume you want me to continue that. our things.
Oh, I guess it was more intention of like, if you wanted to like bonk Dooley after her trying to take Ross's staff, I would have allowed it. Absolutely loved it.
Oh, okay.
Dooley could be taken down a peg, to be fair. But yes. If Ross is suspicious, she should be like, I don't know. However you want to play her is also good. Just don't feel afraid to be mean.
Okay. I admit sometimes I just saw like I know it's our characters, but also it's it's also just like what's.
Oh my gosh! And sometimes like when I play rude character, it's just kind of fun to be a little rude. And so do not feel afraid. Dooley is separate from me, thankfully.
Yay. Ironically enough, like whenever it's like NPCs, I have like almost no qualms being mean.
I've noticed. Actually, I get more qualms with NPC. Well, no, I say that, but then I think about Lucky. I think about Santa Claus. No. So, if it comes to killing or threatening, certainly Dooley will be there. I guess it just depends on the character I'm playing. Really.
Yeah, because originally I think you were the nicest. I mean, I still think she's ironically like one of the nicest.
Yeah, oh, she tries to be. But if Dooley like thinks that somebody is not treating people right, like especially employer to employee relationship, oh my gosh, she's like dead.
That explains
or
why
you
Santa
better have
Claus...
why Santa Claus is like that.
And
Exploitation of workers? No bueno. And Lucky, and Lucky. Oh my gosh. Which is ironic, because he was, well, not a gnome, leprechaun. So, there's a difference. No relation to Lucky Charms. Oh, hey, hi.
Hi, I'm back. Who else are we waiting on?
I think Stag and I don't know if Corey's here. Corey, are you still here? I guess that's a no.
Okay, waiting for both then, I see. Okay.
Yeah. Oh my gosh, I'm excited to explore the new town, though, the new city that I guess the rest of the districts that we've been in.
Yes, I'm excited for y'all too.
The Haite? Wait, nope. Haitai or Haite?
Let me double check the book. In my, it gives like a pronunciation at the beginning, but it doesn't show it for every word. Hey, it is hey. I assume that. Yeah, I think it's Haite actually. Did I say Haite? Yeah, it's Haite.
I have no idea. Haite. The Haiti district with the beautiful statue. Man, that is great. What was it? I went into a shop, okay, a couple months ago, but seeing how the prices of all the books made me go, ugh, but seeing the art on them and just all that.
Yeah. Especially
I'm
when.
thinking of.
Oh
Especially
yeah,
what?
yeah. I was just gonna agree. Like seeing the art whenever I'm at stores or something, and books.
Yeah. Mm-hmm. It's like, ooh. And it offers so much in ways of creating the world. Place to play. There we go. Oh, do you guys ever like to do anything special for the coming of the new month?
In the case of May 1st, I just listened to "It's Gonna Be Me" by NSYNC.
It's gonna be me.
It is. It's gonna be me.
Yeah, nothing special for me, but what about you?
Oh, I like to, well, clean up a little bit, do a little organizing around the house, a little refresher kind of thing.
That's nice to do.
Right, spring cleaning. Yeah, tis the season.
Yeah, tis the season to clean up. All right. Scale of 1 to 10, how cleanly are you?
4.
Yeah, no, not that.
Oh, convincing.
I'm not.
To be fair, though, I
Okay,
would
I'm
probably
back,
rank
sorry.
myself out like maybe a 4.5. Welcome back.
Welcome back. Now you're at least a 5.5.
Thank you. The thing was that I forget to dust.
True.
Dusting's one of those things that just kind of goes. It's like la 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 la. What if I touch this? Oh my god! I don't want to draw on my table today. Okay, time to pull out the dusters.
I'm back.
Hi, welcome back.
Cleaning house and how cleanly we are. Truly.
Mm-hmm.
How cleanly would you rank yourself, Corey?
Eh.
From a 1 to 10?
I mean, there's a bunch of like trash in my room that I should probably get. I should probably pick up. But like it's like messy and unorganized, but not like dirty.
Okay.
Like I actually keep my desk pretty clean compared to my boyfriend. Like I'm constantly dusting it off and wiping down my keyboard and stuff.
Oh, nice.
Because like if it's too messy or dirty, I can't live in that kind of environment.
No, absolutely
I
not.
can't function very well.
All right.
I need to clean my room. Actually, it's becoming a bit too cluttered. One of these days.
Time for spring cleaning.
Mm-hmm.
Okay.
All right. Are you all ready to resume?
Oh yes.
Yeah.
All right. Here we go. All right. We are back, and I'm about to take you all to the next map as you are on your way. Welcome back. Thank you, Reyes. You are all on your way to the Gate District to see if you can find Magistrate Kun Anjun. Let me go ahead and swap out the music for you all. If I can find it, you see I have a specific way of arranging my music, and that is it is kind of not arranged very well. But you leave the sanctuary and you stretch your legs. You find yourselves in the center of town. You'll want to make your way to the southeast. You'll find yourselves at the bottom left of the map. You can see a few other, let's say, points of interest throughout the district, because right now you are, the sanctuary is between the Haiti district and the Phoenix district, and right now you are in the Phoenix district. You'll see that you're passing that Baduk Hall that I mentioned. You'll see that there's a tea shop around at the end, but the gate that you're looking for is on the bottom right. So all you have to do to successfully traverse this map is to keep going. Now, Ross will catch up with you all very shortly. She got a little tied up. Actually, sorry, what are Ross's pronouns, just so I get them right?
Yeah, she, her.
Okay, cool. Yeah. She's a little tied up at the moment. I will not further elaborate.
Okay, I see.
My, what lovely scenery!
Very
Look at this
lovely
town.
scenery.
Very,
Don't say.
very medieval looking.
You know, it kind of reminds me of Candlekeep. I don't know if you've heard of the place, but nice, quaint little town full of monks of all people.
Wait,
So it
have you
reminds me
played
of
Candlekeep Mysteries?
No, I played Baldur's Gate 1 and you start in Candlekeep.
Oh.
It looks very
Wasn't
similar
there-
to that layout. Like, I just
wasn't
was
there
like,
li-
oh my gosh.
Wasn't there like a creepypasta called like Candle Cove or something?
Yes.
I believe it. I actually am not
I
familiar.
remember you.
Yeah,
It's
actually
like
somewhat
it was
familiar.
like supposed to be a TV show for kids that was spooky, but there's this one character in it called like the Skin Taker or something, and
Oh.
and from the story is like, oh yeah, I remember the Skin Taker. That was a weird episode.
Oh,
that
that does sound
like
very strange.
it was like a very weird thing to put in a kids show if you think about it.
Absolutely.
And there was kind of a twist where whenever adults would check on their kids, they were apparently watching static.
Like, ooh, spooky. I don't know. It's kind of silly, but it's a fun little story.
Hello. We're just looking for the gate.
Oh, hello, she'll say. Oh, if you're looking for the gate, it's that way. And she points towards the southeast.
Mm-hmm.
Oh, thank you very much.
He waves you
Alright.
goodbye.
What was that? I think it's this way, right? Oh. Trundling along. Do we see anything of interest? Like any things lying on the ground?
Oh,
Roll an
yeah.
investigation check.
Yeah, your choice. I think normally I do perception for this, but if you want to do investigation for a little thorough, kind of like a focused search in a particular area, I'll take either.
Okay, I'll do perception.
Okay. Not the
Really
best.
surviving.
Kind of want
You-
Ben to roll perception too, because he's kind of just wildly looking around.
Okay. I don't know why it's doing this, Pim. I apologize. But if you give me a roll, oh yes. So you have a
It would
total
be 12
of 13.
plus 1.
Yes,
yeah.
that is the highest roll so far. And Stag, you said Vin is gonna roll.
Yep.
Yeah, feel free to.
Yes, that's perception. Okay.
All right. So the best roll once again. Pim is the most observant. Now the rest of y'all don't notice anything, but Pim, for some reason, you see a lot of random scratches. Think like claw marks along the path. It's kind of odd, but
Oh. Uh-huh. I
Eat all
think
this
nothing
food.
of it.
Man, such beautiful weather we're having, isn't it?
Yes, indeed. It reminds me of the rural areas of the city that I live in. It's quite beautiful and quite a place to be after being cooped up in kind of the more stale air of the city. It's also a great place to find ingredients and such. Granted, you should probably always ask the farmers first if you can take a few of their crops using alchemical potions, because trust me, they are very rarely ever happy when you just take them unannounced.
That is very true. You should always ask, especially, see, now, one of the ways you can tell is that, look, see these boxes of cabbages? Well, it's in a box. It's not wild. It's someone's, pet garden. You shouldn't take someone's pet garden. No, that's their cabbage. Their cabbage kid. No worries. Alright. I don't see the gate anywhere, though. Hold on. Do we have to go
Don't
here,
worry.
you think?
No. Let me take you all to the next map. But before this happens, Lux, is there anything you want Ross to do before I take them all to the next map?
Like specifically the Youngie, or
Too youngy, yes. Maybe specifically isn't the word I'm looking for, but yeah.
Okay. I mean, they had a great time.
Okay, that answers my question. All right, let me take them all to the next map. Right over. Oh, right over here. All right, you should be able to find yourselves. You found the gate, the entrance and the exit to town. There's a few stray objects lying around. What are these ballistae? This is either a trebuchet or a catapult. I don't know the difference, so I'm gonna say catapult. I'll defer to one of y'all.
Sure, they're all the same to me.
I think it's a ballista, actually. Oh wait, that's a catapult, though. Yeah, I think.
Yeah.
But these guys over here are ballistas, I believe.
Weapons of war.
It is fine.
Oh, yes.
I just kind of admire them. These are nice craftsmanship.
Yes, weapons of war, but also weapons of defense. Very helpful.
What could they
in
be
defending-
planning?
They used to kill the pursuer.
The pursuer. Yes, exactly.
What could they
Or
be
accidentally
scheming?
What could they be scheming? Well, What do you
They
think? Do you think
could just be there for setting up the fence. Might just be
Or an offense.
Okay,
They
so the way
could
we
be
would figure
planning
that
the offensive on another unsuspecting town.
Ooh,
We
that's
gotta be
true.
careful here, guys.
Of course, there's
Wait.
tensions building up, and then they might be
We
suspected.
gotta be strategic. We don't want to get on their bad side.
Alright, that makes sense. Could I see if there's any new trebuchets or ballistas or whatnot being made? I
Sure.
think I might be onto something.
Why don't you give me an sorry, that sounded rude of me. Why don't you give me an investigation check this time?
No worries, you can be rude. There we go.
All right. With that roll, I don't know how to describe this. Like,
okay.
you see that there's no one actively working on them, right? But sometimes you'll see some that are in states of active assembly, and yet no one right now is like, oh yeah, let me put this together. It's maybe they're all on break. You're not quite sure, but you know that some assembly is happening. Yes.
Well, it looks like you might be onto something, Tim, but they're definitely not in any rush, so perhaps they've got their part of the war intact. They feel confident. They're not panicked. We'll have to keep an eye out for that, for sure.
Just like how I'll keep an eye on you, Dooley.
What? Oh my goodness, I did not even see you there. How did you sneak up on me?
I guess I rolled a really good stealth check earlier.
Oh, of course. Well, welcome back. We're just making our way to the gate right now.
I see. Well, for now, that it would be alright if I tag along, but of course anyone here tries to harm you, be there to have your back.
Look at the sign.
Look at the sign. Ooh, what does it say?
Yes, I think that's a sign.
That does look like a sign.
Can we...
Give me just a moment.
Okay.
What's up? Were you gonna read it?
Yes.
Yeah. Let me just see what it says.
That print is very fine. Got to get a very close look. Lean in. Oh my goodness. Oh, I feel like I need glasses. Am I getting that old? Oh, my objective's only my 40s.
I don't think I have anything for the side. I think it is just Let's just say it has the name. Welcome to Yonido. Yeah.
Oh, okay.
Welcome to it. Oh yes, I think they should make that a little bigger. It's very hard to see.
Yes, and the
Goodness.
font's a bit too fancy for its size.
Exactly. See, that slant is so hard.
I think
The Y looks a bit like a G. No, bad design. We need to talk to the calligrapher. Alright.
I won't buy any art commissions from them.
Not at all.
All right, you've made your way to the gates. You don't see anyone wearing red and blue garb. All you see are the commoners around and a few guards actually here watching the gate. Well, not watching the gate as in looking at it, but they're like watching outside, like to the southeast. You know, the usual.
Is the gate open?
The gate is open, yes. You know, think of it like people, wagons might be going through, that kind of thing.
Mm-hmm. Don't worry, Pim. I've got your back if they get a little rascally, alright? Excuse us. Rascally.
Oh, yes. Hello there. What can I do for you?
Hello. So, we are the Slayers, and we're currently looking for Magistrate Kun Anjun. Have you seen them around?
Oh, you know what?
Red
I
and
think.
blue, very distinct.
Oh, red and blue. Oh, yes, one of the magistrates, red. Oh, you must be important then if you've got business with the magistrate themselves.
Mhm. I mean, yes, we're very important. Thank you. Dooley's gonna scuff off her cuff of her shirt a little bit. Like, yes, of course. But yes, have you seen them around though?
Let me just roll history to myself real quick over here. Oh Lord, no! I don't even know who you're talking about. Actually, I take back everything that I've ever said about them.
Thank you for your help. Maybe your comrade here. Excuse me. Listen, have you heard what we were just talking about?
Oh, sorry, I wasn't paying attention. I was keeping my eye on the road. Yeah, that's what I was doing.
Investigate. Insight check.
Sure, yeah, go on and give me the insight check. While this poor commoner down here, she's like, oh, yeah, I really must get. Oh, this is an upstanding guard that you're talking to who would never do anything wrong.
Oh my goodness, I'm so sorry, sir. I don't mean to pester you in your definitely important duty of guarding the southeast. Actually, why are you guarding this over here? I mean, just to make sure.
Yeah, you know what? Now that I think about it, I'm not. Captain's orders. Captain's orders. You know, I'll keep a lookout for.
Julie, are you sure you can trust this guy? Maybe I should give him a little bit of a.
No.
Size him up. No?
No. He's an upstanding individual. I trust him implicitly. So, sir, have you seen a magistrate wearing red and blue around here?
Nah, I haven't seen the magistrate in a while. But I'm sure they should be here shortly. He like pulls out his like arm and looks at his wrist. Like, my skin tells me, and you can see that if you look closely, there's some moles on his skin. He's like, I can tell by the moles that the magistrate is due to come here pretty soon.
Thank you so much. All right.
The moles, you say?
Yeah, the moles on my wrist. And he holds up his wrist to you. You can see that there are some moles on his wrist.
Okay.
Are there 12 of them?
If I were to serve.
Yes.
Tim thinks to himself, if I were to siphon gunpowder from the barrels and then sell it somewhere else at a higher price, what would be the best way of doing that?
Right. You always want to be thinking with that businessman's mind, you know? That's what was happening when you all were at that gate, right? I feel like there's some sort of business venture involved.
Yeah.
Yeah, you gotta be on that Sigma grind set, you know?
Oh yeah, made the dating app last time.
Sigma grind set.
He's not a Sigma, he's a He's a Plimbo male. It's
Limbo?
even rarer than a Sigma male.
Oh wow.
It's
All right.
basically a Pim type male. He's his own category, you see.
He's his
Nice.
own category.
All right. It's at this
Even
point that
better
you
than
actually notice something strange occurring from where you came. So, atop the walls of Yonido, tall, colorful flags and ribbons flutter from poles. You'll see that the gate that you are here by, traders, guards, and workers will come and go through this grand gate, passing from. As you look out, you can see surrounding farmlands and a maze of graceful structures beyond. But as you're standing here, a pale mist rises from within the city. It drifts through the gate and breaks over the walls as if the entire city were exhaling one great breath. So your vision's a little bit obscured, not enough to lightly obscuring every street and building. Okay, yeah. So you imagine you all are surrounded by some sort of fog, like a cloud. It's a little strange, but otherwise, I'll bring the table back to you all.
Vin, who is currently talking this person's ear off, stops when he sees the clouds and goes, "Oh dear, what is that?" Do you see that? And just abruptly leaves the conversation. But we're out.
I do. I mean, as best we can with this interesting weather. Or does the city have some sort of exhaust system? What's going on here?
Which one are you asking specifically? Is it the
one who I think
second?
is very upstanding.
Okay. So in response, I don't know. This seems like, well, nothing I've ever seen before, but that's probably just something weather-wise, and the air pressure, the high pressure front meets the low pressure front. It coalesces into thunderstorm clouds typically, but it's probably something about the weather.
All right. Do you all know what this is about? Just more weather-related things, Vin?
Is this a thing we can check, Troy, or like a? Is it something?
Sure.
Okay.
Give me your choice of nature or history if you're interested.
Oh, there it is.
All right. The roll on the left indicates a 7, so you're not really familiar with this.
No, Ross. Also, sorry, I don't know why I have 2 dice. I don't know.
Oh yeah, I'm sorry. It is automatically defaulted. Let me adjust your character sheets. So let me pull up Vin. Let me pull up Ross. There should be. Oh, it's because we're in a new game. I forgot to. So I am opening up your gear tab real quick. Whisper toggle and advantage toggle. It should be normal now for Ross. And as for Vin later, I will go ahead and do whisper toggle and advantage toggle for you, so it should be fine also.
Okay, thank you.
Yeah, and we'll figure out the situation with everyone else's sheets down the line. But the history leads you to believe that this is not a weather phenomenon that you remember anyone talking about in your time here in Yonido, Vin.
Vin scratches his chin and just shakes their head, going, "This is nothing like anything I've ever heard of. I've never heard of a weather phenomenon like this in Yondo or anywhere else. This seems odd."
Yes, and it seems to be coming from inside the city, but we were asked to wait for the magistrate here.
So it's at this point that I'm going to actually ask you all to roll initiative.
Oh,
shit. Okay. All right. Okay. Yes. Finally. Something decent. Oh, I think I am gonna turn off the dice though.
Sure. Yeah. It might. By all means.
Wait.
Okay.
Oh
let me
shoot!
add.
How am I gonna
Yeah,
roll
I
initiative
got
if I
you.
can't do it with my character sheet?
Roll,
Go ahead and give me. It's a dex roll like normal. So all you gotta do is give me a d20, and we'll add 3 to it.
Okay.
Thanks. Beautiful.
So, is it just me or is this website really slow? Like
Oh,
my
you know what?
computer's lagging out a lot for
So-
some reason.
What might happen for you is if you have hardware acceleration turned off for your browser so that you can stream, say, like Netflix or Hulu via Discord, it slows down Roll20 considerably.
Okay. So how do I turn it on?
Depends what browser you're using, and I don't know if
On
that's exactly
Chrome.
the case for you. All right, so you'll go to the top right, you'll go to set, like you'll hit the 3 dots.
Mm-hmm.
You'll hit settings.
Oh.
You'll scroll down to system.
Mm-hmm.
When you click system, does it say use graphics acceleration when available?
System. Yes, it's turned on right now.
Oh, okay. If it's turned on, I'm not sure what else is lagging it other than Roll20 is it's not the most efficient website. A good reload could help, but otherwise I'm not quite sure what the situation is with your website.
Yeah, like I don't have anything on in the background.
Oh.
Have you updated your laptop for PC?
Memory. I'm doing it from my PC, and like I have a lot of RAM and stuff, so it should be fine. I don't know. Sorry. Don't.
Okay.
I'd rather not be doing. I'd rather not be doing troubleshooting in the middle of this.
Oh, you're fine. I mean, if you'd like, depending on how you all are feeling, we could also save combat for the start of next adventure. You know, like a roll for initiative cliffhanger. But let me know how you all are feeling, especially you, Corey, since I don't want you to have a poor experience, basically.
Yeah, we can keep doing. Yeah, we can keep doing that.
You're good to keep going?
Yeah, I'm good to keep going for now.
Okay. Cool. All right, let me reveal your, I almost said contestants. So as the mist is permeating the area around you, you notice that 3 entities have swooped down to menace the people nearby. They all resemble the same fierce-looking woman with a mouthful of fangs, claw-like nails, and feathered wings.
Oh.
Harpy?
There's one here, behind you all, emerging from the mist. There's one over here who is looking ravenously at the commoner directly to her south. And there's one here who has taken a particular liking to the commoner whose ear Vin was talking off earlier. Now, most observant as always is Pim, who somehow, like, snaps to attention. And you are the first to act, Pim. What would you like to do?
Oh. I was distracted for a second. What is Pim looking at?
Pim is looking at an interesting sight, one that I personally kind of like. Anyway, we're not going to talk about that. That's for a discussion for another time. You see that there are 3 entities who have swooped down to menace the people nearby. They all look like the same fierce-looking woman with a mouth full of fangs, claw-like nails, and feathered wings. You'll see that they're approaching specific commoners here throughout the field. You see the guards are like ready. They're standing to attention. They're waving people in, and they're ready to try to fight. What would you like to do?
He says like, there's a heartbeat. He says, look, guys, evil creatures besiege us.
Oh no! Darn fog.
I suppose, I mean, it has been a while. I'm kind of itching for some battle. What do you say, Dooley? Well, I suppose you kind of
Absolutely.
have to help
Yeah.
people because it's part of your
I mean,
power,
Julie's
though.
the most bloodthirsty one right now. I'm kidding.
Absolutely. We killed those hobbits without the second thought.
No, she's the most justice-seeking one.
That's
Mm.
true.
Hmm
Exactly.
She's the most
Justice-
do-gooder.
Do-gooder.
Do not let these creatures harm my conversation partner over there.
Mhm.
It's time to test out these new babies and then proceeds to pull out.
Right.
Gets his
Well-
guns ready.
Well, we'll give them. Why don't we give them one little benefit of the doubt? We can ask them, and if they respond in a language,
Almost immediately, one of them goes.
Yeah. what I do?
Oh, I'm sorry. I probably didn't pick up on the mic. They growl. One of them like.
Oh, then the beasties. We can kill the beasties without any worries. Let's get them.
We can kill the beast.
We can't understand them. Kill away.
Exactly.
Kill.
Wait! I have speak with animal. Wait. Oh, okay.
Wait,
but I can't. do
I
that
think
till
I
my
have
turn.
animals speaking too.
You do?
Are you
Okay,
sure
try
these are
that.
animals?
We
I
could
could try
try
it.
real quick.
Tim, why don't you give me
Well,
your
I
choice of
only have a
perception,
plus.
investigation, nature, or survival? And depending on how high you roll, I'll let you know. Basically, Pim will be like, yeah, they could be animals, or like, no, animals have a particular, like, aura about them, and that's not present here. It depends on how you roll. If you'd like.
Perception, investigation, what else?
Nature or survival. I'll give you a little bit different information based on
Damn,
each one.
It's all like, I'll just do perception.
Ooh, yeah, they're not particularly high. All right, go ahead and give me a d20, and I'll add the 1 to it.
Okay.
Oh, hey,
I got
it's hard to
5
tell. A lot of fog in the way.
Maybe someone else could do a better job than me.
All right, well, then until then, since you are at the top of initiative, is there anything you'd like to do, or would you like to hold your action to say, maybe I'd like to shoot someone with a firebolt if one of my allies targets a particular enemy?
Yes, I could shoot someone with a target bolt if one of my allies gets the advantage on them or targets them.
Okay, I see. So you can think of it like, you have the drawstring pulled back, except instead of an arrow, it's your firebolts or something like that. So I'm cool with that. Is there anything you'd like to do, anything you'd like to say, or anywhere you'd like to move on your turn before we take it to Vin?
I'm gonna go hide behind these crates. Real
All
quick.
right. More than easy to move over there, and you can go ahead and hide easily as a bonus action. All right. Vin, you are up. What would you like to do? Again, there's 3 enemies before you. 4 if you count Julie's not trustingness of this guard over here. But yeah, 3 enemies before you.
Alright. Ben is going to move 5, 10, 15, and Z is immediately going to pull out the Easter bazooka, aim it at the harpy, whatever the fuck in front of it was him, and fire.
All
He's the
right.
bazooka.
Let me just double check the description that I sent you myself.
No, I actually have that written down.
Oh, you can roll that 2 more times then, because you'll make a ranged attack for each ray. So you lower the Easter bazooka, the Easter gunny, and you fire the first shot. There's 2 more shots. This first one is gonna connect.
So do I go on ahead and roll the second shot again? Or roll for damage?
Hey, you know what? How about this? It's up to you. If you can shoot all 3 now, or can roll the damage now. See how the second one goes. Okay. Are you aiming them at the same individual or one of the other ones over there?
Same one.
Ooh. Okay. So surprisingly, this is your first time at least using the weapon live on stream. The last two go wide, but you do have one blessed by Ree's Bees in case you want to use it for one of these particular shots. The first one will connect for sure. The second one is not going to hit. I'm just going to tell you that right now.
I think I'll use it for the 14, I guess.
Oh, is it the one?
Yeah.
All right. So that is enough to connect. So the first one hits, the second one you feel some sort of strange power, like aiming your arm just right to collide straight on with its head. The third one just barely misses though, kind of sails a little to the left. Go ahead and give me the damage.
First, second.
Oh my gosh, that's maximum damage for the second blessed guided hit. That's incredible.
Nice.
Oh my gosh.
Nice.
It's a total of 20 damage straight on to this creature. Like when the smoke dissipates, you see that it's kind of like waving in place as if it's a little disoriented. But that is a good set of damage. It's still up. It's still up. But hey, 20 damage to start off a fight. Not bad at all. Actually, while we're here, Pim, you see that Vin has unleashed a barrage of blows from a familiar-looking weapon. It kind of looks like the weapon that the Easter Bunny was using on you all earlier, but perhaps not exactly the same. Anyway, you see that creature over there has been targeted. Would you like to unleash your fireball here?
Yes.
All right.
I will unleash the fireball.
All right, so for fireball, go and give me first to start, give me a 1d20, and then we're gonna add a 4 to it to see if it. Oh my god!
Oh my god,
I
and
get
that's
your
20.
He's in chat.
I think
That's
that might be
nice.
my first natural 20 I've rolled here.
Oh really? Okay.
I
So
can't remember rolling any
it
of
is my pleasure to say I would like you to roll for the damage 4d10 because it's 2d10 because you are at least 5th level, but because you crit, we double the dice. So go ahead and give me 4d10.
Oh yeah.
Okay. I did.
Oh. Okay. Would you like to describe how you've obliterated this thing, actually? With the combined, Vin is lighting it up, and you're like, wait, that's the perfect thing to ignite. Is there anything special with the fire that's sailing through? Give it to us.
Maybe it was like me and Vin combine our dragon powers. I charge it up by doing the anime. Or just sound like a and then I shoot it in a really cool anime action sequence, and it blows up instantly.
Nice.
Nice.
All right. With that combo out of the way, Vin, is there anything else you'd like to do? Any movement you'd like to take? Your action is complete, but hey, you've got a bonus action lying around.
I actually have some extra movement. I don't remember how far I moved the first time, so I think I moved about 15. So I guess I'll just do.
Okay, that sounds correct.
20, 25, 30.
All right.
35, 40.
All right.
And he's just going to look menacingly at the other one.
Okay. So next up is the lady that's behind you. She is going to she kind of crouches over, bends over, and she crawls along the ground on all 4 of her limbs. She'll go 5, 10, 15. And I'm only doing this because Ross Hex is the closest and not because Ross Hex has the lowest health out of the party. I swear.
No.
She will first try to bite you. I'm going to see on my end. What is your AC, by the way, while I roll this to myself?
11.
Okay. She does successfully connect with this first strike.
Ooh.
Is there anything to do, like a parry you have on hand before I roll the damage?
Oh, I do have does a reboot count for that, or does it have to be this one? Does that count for physical, or does it have to be?
This does count. yeah, you're about to take a response to being damaged. So what I'll do is I'll apply the damage to you, and then you can use the hellish rebuke. But yes, did someone have something to do beforehand?
I was just thinking about Aura of Protection. But I don't
Oh,
think it
yeah.
applies here.
Doesn't apply here, not making a saving throw, but thank you for reminding me to add some ghosts to the next encounter to attempt to possess you all. Alright, so she's going to.
No.
You know, I like to spoil you all. So with this bite, you're going to take 6 piercing damage. And it's at this point, as she sinks her teeth into you, what are you doing with this hellish rebuke? What does it look like as I try to make it make this save?
Doing to me?
Or what are you doing to it as you like point at it? Typically is what a lot of this is how you point your finger. Now this means a lot of different things. Most people mean it to mean you like aim it at them, but hey, pointing your finger also means giving it a middle finger. So what are you doing with this?
So while it's biting, where it's biting me, I put my, she puts her hand in the mouth. And, you can chew on this instead.
Ah, nice. All right. What is your spell save DC if you happen to know? Let me look at your sheet real quick. Oh, looks like it's a 13. Okay. So go ahead and give me the damage. It looks like it's 2d10.
Oh, okay.
I'm sorry if it didn't. Oh, I'll have to set up the automatic roll for you for that. But until then, rolls like normal. Yeah, that should do it. Okay. All right. You kind of see like the smoke emerge puff out of her mouth. I will apply the damage.
And I believe it takes a slot. For some reason, I don't think the numbers were showing up. Unless they did. F0.
It's a little tricky given your... I know it's like that level spell, but... Oh, I'm sorry. You automatically cast it at the higher level, I'm pretty sure. So you can give me another d10.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, you just like... You get progressively stronger given your class, even if it's a first level quote-unquote spell. All right. Oh, that's better. Look up. So with a total of 13 fire damage, yeah, I'll apply it. Gotta do math real quick. Okay. But it continues its assault against you. It will try to swipe at you with its claw-like nails. Let me see if it hits you to myself over here. And can you remember? Oh, all right, again, get your nat ones in chat. I know you can't see it, but it did roll a nat 1.
Nice.
So basically, it does successfully bite you. You aim the finger into its mouth, and it tries to claw at you, but it's still choking from all the smoke. In fact, it's choking so hard that it is now on the ground, which means I'm going to give it the prone condition. Anyone attacking it within melee range will have advantage on their attacks. And this means you too, Pim, when it gets to your turn again. All right. So next up is Ross Hex herself. What would you like to do?
Okay, I guess I could just smack it with my quarterstaff then.
All right. Well, since you're smacking with a quarterstaff, you're within 5 feet. You're doing a melee attack. It's on the ground. You can toggle advantage on your character sheet or just roll this one again, just in case you get an nat 20. Feel free to click it again. All right. Looks like, okay, a 16 will connect. So basically, you feel like if it weren't for the fact it was on the ground, you feel like that 13 would have missed. Thankfully, you didn't roll a 13. You rolled a 16 because you're rolling at advantage. Go ahead and give me the damage.
Yay.
All right. So you kind of like bonk it on okay, here. You kind of bonk it below the neck and it kind of like feels like it bounced it off a little bit for some reason. That's most odd. Perhaps you should aim in a different area. Ross, I don't know. Maybe it was Lux who kind of guided your hand in the wrong direction, but don't worry, we'll get him next time.
Damn. I guess it's me who's used to getting hit by a hard thing.
Damn.
And Ross, I
Alright.
guess I shouldn't have worried when you pointed that at my head. Jeez.
Yeah, nothing to worry
That was
about.
embarrassing, actually.
Anything else from you, Ross Hex?
I was gonna type in response to
yeah.
that. I was gonna say I was in color guard. I only know how to spin it. Nice. I don't know how to hit it.
It's all for show. It's all for show. That's why we were talking about all those comedians in the bods. Oh, that's your true lineage, isn't it? Okay.
Wait, she messed up, right? You could technically call that a boner. A boner is a synonym for a mistake.
Oh, really?
Yeah, I made
Huh.
a
Oh
boner.
gosh.
Wait, let me check this
Yeah,
out.
yeah. You say like, oh
Boner.
man, I made a real boner move.
Wait, maybe I should look this up. Okay, hold on.
Me too. I
Okay,
should
but
look up
yes.
what boner is.
No, it's okay. Okay, Ross, there's nothing else from you on movement or something. I mean, you will trigger attacks of opportunity should you choose to leave the 5-foot range of this lady, but I mean,
I just look at Dooley and I put up my make a shushing face as just like to hide. Oh, don't tell anyone.
The cot's right there. I can't do anything about him. Sorry.
all right. Next up
He
is the
loves
creature up
handling me.
here. She will get on her hands and knees and crawl towards Vin, 5'10", 15, 20, and will try to. Oh Lord, this was a mistake on my part. Y'all ever do something and you know the meme is like it was at this point he knew he fucked up. So to clarify for those of you at home, Vin is a Mercury dragon, and you know how they told you not to play with a
no.
Mercury in your thermometer when you were growing up. For those of us who are on the older side, like this was a mistake. I swear to God, I hope that she misses. But let me go ahead and roll this to myself. Rolling behind the screen. Unfortunately for me, she rolled a dirty 20 to hit. So,
Oh no.
yes, Father Nezu, what is the worst that can happen? If anyone here wants to bite a Mercury dragon, let me know. Did I? You have that in your sheet, right? Did I get to talk to you about the horrible implications about someone biting a Mercury dragon?
Oh, lordy.
Oh no. You.
Oh, yes, you
Damn.
Stag. Let me double check.
I guess
I
you get
mean-
mercury poisoning.
Well, I mean, yes, I'm the one who shared the video.
I don't remember if I gave you the correct numbers already, which is, on the
there's
fly.
numbers? I don't remember.
Okay.
So I guess
So-
no.
Okay. So what I'll do first is it will still
Damn.
attempt to damage you with this. So I'm gonna roll the damage right here.
That
Don't worry,
thing
it's not
picked-
much.
He he or she picked the wrong thing to bite. Or
So the damage that you take is a measly 4 piercing damage. But as her teeth sink in, she starts to feel strange. As if the next attack she's going to try to get onto you is made at disadvantage because of the poison condition. So you can see she's swaying a little bit. She's a little wobbly. She raises her claw-like nails to try to swipe at you. And let's see if she misses. But I'm rolling once and then twice. That's so unfortunate. All right, gang. So first she rolled a 19, which means it definitely would have connected. But, she's a little woozy. So she thought she hit you. But no, she rolled a 2.
Oh
And
no.
so she misses you completely with the second attack. It ends her turn, and Dooley, it's your turn.
Okay, well, I see this. I have just seen Ross's performance, and I think I need to compensate a little bit for her sake. So I'm gonna take my morning start. I'm gonna bonk this little monster creature, or try to, anyways.
Showing me how it's
Alright.
done now, are you?
All right, that 19 is successful. You can go ahead and give me the damage for it. Oh, also, can you roll that for me one more time, just in case you crit, because she is on the ground. Okay, never mind. 19 is good. Feel free to give me the damage. I'm gonna put a little icon on you, so we know that it's your turn right now.
Oh, cool.
7
Very good.
piercing. I'll apply that right over here.
Alright. Very good. Okay. And as I'm at her level, I get an extra attack. So I'll go ahead and take that as well.
Yes.
Possible?
Go and roll ahead. Yes. Roll again.
Okay.
Don't forget, add advantage. You can toggle it at the top of your character sheet, or you can just hit it twice.
Okay, I will hit the twice. Ooh.
All right. Ooh, so the 14 is a little low, but I will say, sorry, let me remove this from, who was it who used bless? Oh, that was Vin earlier. So let me just make this away. You can tell that you're not going to connect, but you do have a bless stack on you, courtesy of Reesby's, if you want to use it. But
Ooh,
I
okay.
feel like
I'll definitely use it. All right, so that's
All
D4.
right. That is a D4. Roll it on top.
A 2 for 16.
A 2. All right. Together, you feel that force that helped guide Vin's second bazooka shot straight into the face of the opponent, and you feel like an unseen force allows you to connect with your second Morning Star attack. Go ahead and give us that damage.
All right. Ooh, 8. Okay.
Ooh, even better.
Just bonking this weird creature who bites people named Ross or Vin.
Yeah.
I don't know how you made these things mad, but
Unwisely bites people.
Unwisely, yes, exactly. So they're not very smart.
Because they know, they should know better than to mess with the Slayers.
They really should.
Or the unofficial slaying party in this AU.
That's true.
Unofficial
Yeah.
slaying party in this AU, so that's Ospita.
Ospita.
Pita. Ospita.
Us, Peter. Peter bread.
Yeah, go for some pita bread right now. All right, Dooley, that's
Pita
both
bread.
of your attacks. Any bonus actions you'd like to do?
Oh, nope, I am good for now. Let me see.
All right.
Let me, I'm trying to see where the bonus ones are, but no. I think I'm
Okay.
good. All right.
Alrighty. We'll take it over to the guard over there that you're suspicious of. Right over here. He'll say, I'll help you out, fair citizen. And he'll run over and go 5, 10, 15, 20, 25, 30. I read about this in the books. You see, if you're flanking someone, it gives you advantage on the roll. You hear the other guy say, what are you talking about? It's like, don't worry. I saw this in a movie once. And also, he grants himself advantage for doing this. So we're going to watch his rolls live because he is not an enemy of yours. So I'm going to roll this one twice. He's going to try to strike at it with a spear. With a dirty 20, will successfully connect because this this particular creature is distracted by Vin and is kind of swaying back and forth, you know, having been poisoned. And so with that successful connect, I'm going to go ahead and roll the damage to myself over here. And that is some damage that I'm applying over here. Oh, wait, that's max damage from this guy.
Wow.
Yeah, nice.
Dude's pulling his weight. I knew he was good. I told you he was good at his job. I just have to double check.
We're right, Dooley. You're really showing off in the fight.
I mean, you didn't value yourself. I mean, you just got nicked, right?
Yeah, it's not that deep.
It's not that deep. Good.
The blood spurting out of the
Gosh.
All right, next
There
up
we
is the
go.
guard down here who will say, I'll help you out there. And he'll go 5, 10, 15, 20, 25. Will flank in case this particular creature hopes to get up. And he will do his rolls live over here on twitch.tv/Captain Troy Handsome and twitch.tv/Deluxin. With the 18, he is able to connect, so I'll roll the damage as he uses both hands to wield this spear. And he rolls max. Oh my gosh, both guards have been rolling maximum damage. That's nice.
Guards on point.
These guards are
They have these jobs for a reason. I know.
They're doing way better than my last party's guards did. I think my last party, the guards like just died instantly or something like that.
Oh my.
I'm attached. Don't kill them.
Yes, all part of my master plan as the DM. Get you attached to the NPCs that I then rip from your hands. All right, yeah, that's up with new rounds. Pim, you are up. You're still hidden. None of these creatures have noticed you. The one that might have got instantly incinerated by your combination with Vin T later. What would you like to do?
Can I do a real sneaky firebolt? No, can I do a sneak attack on one of them with my bow?
Yes, you can do the sneak attack with your bow. Let me just check your bow stats real quick. So, as normal, going to give me a 1d20, but you're going to add 6 to it. which one are you aiming at? I'd like to personally recommend the one that's on your right, but I shan't stray or cause you to go straight in case you want to aim for the one on the left. Just
Yeah, I
based on
can
your
aim
position.
for the one on the right.
Okay. Yes, I don't normally do this, but because the left one is prone, a little hard to hit with range attack. So yeah,
Right.
go ahead and aim for the one on the right. Give me a d20
Plus 6.
Oh, did you roll a 6?
No.
Oh,
I
sorry.
haven't
Roll
rolled
a.
anything yet.
Okay, sorry. 1d20 plus 6. Yes.
Mm-hmm. Okay.
All right, that 19 is enough to connect. So here's what we're gonna do for you. So first, the traditional damage for your roll is going to be the 1d6 plus 3, but as you are a rogue and you have sneak attack, that sneak attack is going to be an extra 3d6. So go ahead and give me 4d6 total for your roll.
4d6.
Yes.
Okay.
Nice.
Ooh. Whoopsie, that is a lot of d6s. Probably because there's so many that are like high and low. Could I ask you to re-roll the 4d6?
Wait, is that 66?
Yeah, 66.
Yeah, I'm seeing 6 on my end. Just 4.
Oh, I'm sorry. I clicked 6 for some reason.
Ooh, okay.
I'm really brain dead tonight.
Yeah,
Wait, I can change the numbers around? What?
Oh, like you can change which ones go. Oh, how did you do that? You can like move.
You just click and drag them.
Hey, we're learning new things every day.
Yeah.
All right. So your total damage is 17 to this individual over here, which I will apply. You see that they're looking worse for wear. You can kind of see what looks to be black tar oozing out of their wounds. It's quite interesting.
Oh.
Is there anything else you'd like to do on your turn? Would you like to hide again from this individual? You might have to reposition. I don't know. Depends. But anything you'd like to do? Move somewhere? Do a little jig?
Could I like do a really sneaky move and like flip over this hay barrel? But like nobody sees me.
All right, I'd like to ask you for both an acrobatics check and a stealth check as you do that. So your acrobatics is that fancy brand new number of a +9, and your stealth has always been this fancy +9. So go ahead and give me a d20 for one, and we'll add 9. Give me a d20 for the second, and add 9.
I could roll like 2d20s.
Oh my gosh!
Whoa,
All right, again,
I got another now.
Yeah, get those nat 20s in chat. Let me just go ahead and get mine in chat. So here's what happens. You flip, you're like trying to flip over. The camera, those of us at home that we're filming you with, it follows you and then you instantly disappear when you reach the peak of your jump. Like, what? Hold on. The camera like looks to the left where you came from, looks to the right where you should be, like looks up top, starts looking for you. You're just gone. Are you still in this fight anymore? Actually, you like instant transmission out of there. All right.
Yeah, I'm like stupidly flexible and sneaky.
All right. Anything else from you before we take it over to Vin?
Sorry.
Oh, no.
Okay. All right. Thank you. All right.
Ye-
Vin, you are up. You are currently flanking this individual. Who is worse for wear. Again, you see that black tar oozing out. What would you like to do?
Then, whose hands are currently busy with the bazooka, is going to do a tail attack.
All right. Thank you for rolling twice. The 16 will hit. All right. 5 is serviceable damage. I'll go ahead and apply it. Anything else on your turn?
And I assume that creature is still poisoned, so I don't need to reapply that.
That is correct. All right.
Yes, the poisonous scales goes with the tail too. So, yeah. I think that's about it for Finn because I don't really have much else.
Okay. Let me just adjust something on my end. Okay. Next up is the creature on the left. Let me go ahead and grab the icon and move it over her. She is going to get up from her position, which costs half of her movement. So she'll no longer be prone. Let me just move this token out of this way for a little bit. She is going to look devilishly over at the guard. She like nods at me, the DM, who waves from behind a wall, and I'm like, yeah, get him.
No.
All right, first she'll try to bite him, and on my end, looks like it is going to be a successful 19 to hit him. Most unfortunate. Who could have foreseen such? I'm sorry, I'll stop. So with this bite, she sinks in. He yells at him. He's like, oh! As she takes 7 health from him.
Oh no.
Oh my good gods.
Also, you know what? I will put this orange indicator. Orange means that they're below half health. You know, those of us who have played something like Occupied Traveler 2 or seen my other campaigns like Stag has, I know that this is a thing. So unfortunately, this guard is below half, as is the creature on the very right. She pulls her arm back, ready to strike, and instead, she swipes at Dooley. And I'm going to roll this one live. This one is a 16 attempting to hit you.
Yeah, that hits.
I'm sorry, I forgot this is what your AC was. You should have seen the look on my face when I like clicked over your token. I'm like, oh, I didn't even need to ask. Okay.
Double digits. It's so funny.
You will take 6 slashing damage from that particular attack.
Owie.
Oh no.
But
I'm
Ross,
okay. It's down a lot though.
Are you okay? Yeah, are you okay, buddy?
Yes, all right.
I'm okay too. Coughs the guard.
Okay. Let me see if this works. What do you think, Troy?
Oh.
Can it understand me though? Because I know that's one of the
It did growl.
So I'm going to say, based on what I know about these particular creatures, you know, those of you watching at home who might be more familiar with Journeys Through the Radiant Citadel, I am just going to say I can think you'll be able to tell. This probably won't work on this particular creature. Reasons I can't get into right here. You can kind of tell, like, as you were about to perform, like, the verbal component for it, as you, like, open your mouth, you're like, perhaps not.
Okay. I'll go ahead and do an Eldritch Blast.
Alright, now I will say with Eldritch Blast, you're a little close to it. It might be hard to hit her because it is a ranged attack. You have an enemy within 5 feet of you. I'm sorry, that's the correct stipulation. You have an enemy within 5 feet of you, so ranged attacks will be at a bit of a disadvantage. But it's a cantrip, so technically, you know, it's fine. So I just want to let you know before you actually go through with the spell.
Okay, you're right. Let me just bunk it.
What you could do is, if you do step away 5 feet, you would be able to hit it straight on without the disadvantage. It would just trigger an attack of opportunity. Now, seeing how it hurt the guard, but seeing how it kind of only tickled Dooley, it's up to you.
I'll bunk you for sure this time.
Oh no.
You said, oh no.
All right, that will connect. Are you aiming this at Dooley, or are you aiming this at this creature?
Oh no, I wouldn't hit Dooley. Not right now.
I just had to double check. All right, that will connect. Go on and give me the damage. All right. I will go ahead and apply that. It's not the best. It's honest work, though, and you have brought it successfully below half. You see that where you've hit it has started to bruise oddly quickly, actually. Now, anything else you'd like to do on your turn?
Take that. I know how to bonk things. Dooley.
You're doing better, yes. With a little bit of critique, you'll be even better soon.
Okay, that's it.
Okay.
It's all about form and function and all that. You know how it is. Oh, maybe you don't. I'm sorry. I don't mean to assume. Okay.
Ross gets a little
Right.
angry, and you see like the eldritch things form around her hand, and then she just like hides it behind her.
All right, next up we have the creature on the right who is going to hungrily look at that other poor commoner over there, and she is going to go ahead and move into position here, triggering an attack of opportunity from the guard. Now, because technically she's leaving an area of advantage, the guard gets advantage on this attack. Now, he missed at first with an 8, but because of the fact that Vin is once again distracting this creature, he successfully connects with an 18. So let me roll his damage to myself real quick.
Is it still poisoned?
It is still poisoned. Oh my, max damage again? Excuse me, sir. What the heck?
Dang.
Oh, this thing is on its last legs. Actually, I'm going to put the new indicator. Below a quarter health is what the red icon means.
Oh.
It is going to move into position right here.
Pokemon
And
style.
it is going to attempt to bite the commoner.
Oh, commoner.
Oh, a dirty
Oh.
20 is a successful hit.
Oh no.
Is it at disadvantage though?
Oh, thank you for reminding me. I always forget that. I apologize. It attempts to bite the commoner, and as I wait for Roll20 to accept this input. Hey, Roll20, you still there? Let me roll again. I'm sorry.
The music
It
stopped.
rolled a 9. I think I disconnected for a brief moment, so let me stop
Okay,
the music
music is
and
back. Music is
resume.
back.
Oh, okay, cool. Yeah, just disconnected for a brief second. It rolled a 19 for the second hit, so it unfortunately does still connect.
No.
I wish we had reverse blast like a Bane situation, but
You should be evil and add that next time for all of them.
True.
Fortunate that I didn't bring Asphodel. Asphodel actually does have Bane.
Ooh.
Ooh. Unfortunately, this does knock this poor commoner unconscious.
Oh, good, they're not dead.
Okay.
Reach credit card.
Oh, yeah, it's because I look evil doing that, so it's also
that's
good.
why. Okay.
Yeah. All right. Now, satisfied with her work on this commoner, but not so satisfied on the work on Vin, the creature is gonna turn around again, like black ooze dripping from their mouth. It's gonna thrust its claws into Vin at disadvantage. So let me go ahead and roll that to myself right over here. That is a all right, gang. You didn't see it, but it is another nat 1. So go ahead and get your nat 1s in chat.
Oh my gosh.
It rolled a 1 first, and then it rolled an 8, so it would have missed you. Oh no, it was just barely connected with you with this second attack. But nice work. Guess it just misses you, which means you'll have the opportunity to get your revenge in just a moment. Let's go ahead and take it over to Dooley.
All right. Well, looky here. Got a question.
Yes.
Can I cast Cure Wounds as a bonus action or no?
No, unfortunately. If you had Healing Word, I would let you do it, but Cure Wounds itself takes a little bit more time, more of a gentle hand.
Okay. All right.
Oh, also, in case it comes up in the future, potions normally take an action to drink, but my house rule ongoing is healing potions cost. You can use bonus action speed to drink them, but if you administer them to someone, it's full action speed. So just keep that in mind once you get some potions of healing in the future.
All right. I'm gonna try to hit her with
Yes, you've got advantage.
attack and an extra attack. Advantage on this one? Yeah.
You have advantage on both if you want to toggle it either way. Perhaps you can deal enough damage before its turn comes back up, which looks like it's got initiative order 17. So yeah, if you could just like Oda it down, you'll have nothing to worry about.
All right, let's go. Okay, first attack. Don't miss that. Thanks. Oh.
All right, 12 is a little short, but you do have another bless stack on you, courtesy of chat. Now this one is
That's
a little
hard, though.
It's a little hard. Yeah, you could do it, or it could come short. But it's up to you.
Can I just use my extra attack and see?
Yes, you can use the extra check. So go ahead and let's see what you do the second time.
See what happens.
All right, the
Oh,
20
okay.
will connect. Go ahead and give me the damage.
All right. Okay.
Okay. Not much, but honest work. You're putting the beating on it.
Okay, I'm going to try to get to the villager, the person, townsfolk, the person over here that's down in the
Ooh, yes, the one who's unconscious.
trying to get
Sure.
over there. Yeah.
All right, let's see what your speed is. What is your speed? Isn't it like 25?
25.
Or something? Okay,
Yeah,
10,
that's-
15. You can start making your way. That is for now. You will trigger an attack of opportunity from the creature if you're okay with that. You know, it kind of tickled you before.
25. I think that's 25.
Okay. Yes.
Okay,
Now,
but
assume-
I'll take
yeah.
that attack of opportunity.
All right.
Or
I'll
whatever.
roll this one live.
All right.
This one is well, I forgot that it's against you. So okay. I'm so sorry. I will
Don't
remember one
worry.
of these days. So this one will be a total of 6 piercing damage to you.
Oh, it's fine.
All right, you're on your way to help this person
Fine.
out. Next up,
all right.
next up are the guards. This guard is gonna on the right is up next. He's gonna move around. It's like, okay, I'm gonna get into that correct position. He's gonna go 5, 10, 15, 20. He's gonna kind of look down at the person who's conscious. Like, I'm so sorry about this. So, people on the ground, like bodies, count as difficult terrain, which means he has to expend an extra 5 feet of movement to move onto this space. Thankfully, he has 10 feet of movement left, so he's going to step carefully over this body with the intention of helping Vin have advantage on this attack. And he'll say,
Yes,
right, we
helping.
got this, friend. And he'll go ahead and thrust his spear towards. He'll thrust his spear towards the creature at advantage.
You've got this! Yeah! Julie's cheering in the
Oh
corner.
no. He rolled a 4 twice, so neither of them hit.
Oh, buddy.
Alright, next up is the guard over here,
Valiant effort was made.
who will say, I'm not finished yet. And he'll move into position here to flank, and he will attempt to strike down this foe. I don't think his damage is enough to strike down this foe, like spoiler alert, but because Ross Hex is distracting this creature, you know, the creature's thinking to itself, wow, the way she put her finger in my mouth was kind of hot. And so she's looking the other way. And so this guard, whose name is Gerard, because every time I see his name, I'm just like, I just want to call him Gerard. So I'm just going to reveal to you all, he'll say, my name ain't Gerard. And he will strike clean and through. Let's see how much damage he deals. Rolling this to myself. All right, they can't all be max damage. This is the first not max damage roll he's done. He rolled a 2. They can't all be winners, but I will apply the damage. Next up is Pim. Let me go ahead and put this marker over you. Pim, I almost didn't see you there for a moment. What would you like to do on your turn?
Would I like to kill? All right. There's one more harpy.
Oh, there's 2. One is on its last legs, claws over there, below a quarter health. You can see the bile and the ooze just oozing out of its mouth. The one between the guard and Ross, not on death's door, but kind of walking up, like headed towards the threshold.
Okay.
It's in this parking lot.
Maybe
That's fucking what.
I could do sneak bow attack on the harpy that's attacking Ross so she doesn't get hurt.
Okay, that sounds good. Go ahead and roll me that 1d20, and we will add a 6 to the roll.
All
The
right.
19 will successfully connect. Go ahead and give me
Nice.
4d6. You have a chance to instantly down this foe because of the fact she was unaware of your presence. Let's see how those rolls go.
All right. Got 13.
Okay, 13 is enough to bring it to death's door. Like, you strike it. Imagine for a moment, you know, flavorfully, you strike it not just once, but with multiple arrows that kind of like sink its way from like its torso up towards its neck, and one is hanging out of its neck. So it's below a quarter. I will go and add that damage right over here. On death's door, let me change this indicator to indicate that's below a quarter health. Arrows sticking out of it. Anything else you'd like to do on your turn?
No. Why is this orange circle over my character?
Oh, because it's your turn right now. That's
okay.
correct.
Just making sure I wasn't like being targeted by something.
Oh, don't worry. The target is a different reticle. That will come into play later.
Oh.
But not this fight. All right. Anything else from you before we take it over to Vin?
No.
Okay.
Yeah, maybe I do a little victory dance, but it's very sneaky. Oh no, who's pointing the target at me?
That's the one anyway. Can you give me a performance check for your victory dance?
Okay.
Let's see what viewers at home think of your victory dance.
Where?
Oh, sorry. Yes, performance. Go ahead and give me a D20, but it is a bonus of.
And now I can't even see my. I can't see my character sheet for some reason.
Oh no.
What?
Dang, roll 20. It doesn't load.
But I did pull up the bonus. All right. So we have a 13. You hear some what is it? The golf claps, the polite golf claps. Let me see if I have it here. Sounds like this. All right, then you're up. This creature is on her last legs. You yeah, exactly. Nice shot. Yeah. All right, Vin, over to you.
Right. To the whip.
16 is enough to connect. Ooh. 6 damage. All right. Oh, that's max damage. Nice, nice. It coughs up a lot more of that bile, barely hanging on. Unfortunate about the damage, just because it's very close. Is there anything else you'd like to do on your turn?
Nope.
Okay. Next up is this creature over here on the top left, who is going to, like, you see her mouth opens up and she grins widely. Her teeth look quite... Okay, some of us at home, her teeth look quite vicious and terrifying. The others of us at home, her teeth are so hot right now. Oh my god, like the way they're pointed. Anyway, she will attempt...
some pointy teeth.
She's going to attempt to bite... Oh my gosh, I should just roll these live, actually. She rolled another nat 1, so go ahead again, get those nat 1s in chat while I play this again. I swear, I feel like the enemies have rolled like 3 nat 1s.
Yes. Absolutely.
She's going to try to swipe up at you with her nail-like claws. She rolls a 14 this time. So it will be connecting with you, it seems like. I will go ahead and roll this damage unless you have anything else.
I think I'll just eat it.
All right. She claws at you for a total of 7 damage. I'll go ahead and put this indicator on you, as Ross is now below a half health. But it's your chance to have revenge. What would you like to do?
All right. So I'll attempt to hit with my quarterstaff again.
All right. Go ahead and roll it twice because you are flanking with Gerard, who is on his last legs.
Hey, Gerard.
No problem. With a double dirty 20, you are able to successfully connect. If you can deal 5 or more damage, you will instantly down this foe. Let's see how you do. Oh, very close, very close. It has the same health, actually, as the other one, which is most interesting. Is there anything else you'd like to do on your turn?
I just, add some flavor. I take the quarterstaff and I smack one of the arrows that Pim already had in it to go deeper.
Oh, that's good. That's good flavor. Nice. All right. Next over here is this creature who is going to look. Oh, she is going to roll at disadvantage to try to strike this guard who missed her despite flanking with Vin.
Upstanding guard.
Thankfully for him, she rolled a 9 and a 14, so the 9 will not connect. But she has her claw attack that she's going to roll at disadvantage on him. she's gonna take her claw-like nails and kind of thrust it towards him, and the 12 is not gonna hit. He kind of deflects it. He parries it with his spear, aims it towards her, and it's time for Julie to wrap things up over here. You are up.
Okay. All right.
Guard.
Okay. Ooh, it's an option here. All right, I'm going to run up, and I'm going to cast Cure Wounds on the poor person here, and if possible, can I push them like out of the way?
You want to push the person on the ground out of the way?
Yeah.
Yes, I'll treat it as a free action. But I'm gonna need an athletics roll from you after you cast the Cure Wounds, if you would like. So,
Okay.
go ahead and give me the Cure Wounds. Let's see what your roll is going to be. Ooh, okay. That 8 is enough to bring her back up to full health. Now, go ahead and give me that athletics roll. Let's see.
Oh, yeah.
Let's see if you can successfully push her out of the way.
Oh, whoops.
Whoops.
I guess those are good.
How about this? Why don't I let you re-roll that one after you? Let me find your sheet. Feel free to hit. Do you have the toggle for it on your sheet? I don't
For
remember if I can fix
advantage
it.
or normal?
Yes.
Yeah, I do. I just forgot
Okay,
to do it.
All right. Let's see if you can re-roll that. All right, a 14 is much better. So it's actually at this point that, in addition to the 14, I'm gonna have this guy, the guard, roll a special roll.
Mhm.
Okay. So you successfully pushed that poor villager out of the way, who is now no longer
Mhm.
unconscious. So I'll remove this indicator from her. But the guard unfortunately rolls too poorly, and he falls kind of on the ground. 'Cause, you know,
To make
it's
sure
his
the
fault for
civilian-
standing on her.
Oh goodness.
I was wondering.
That's funny.
I
Alright.
come over and accidentally made things worse. You'll be fine. You've been doing so good.
Anything else from you?
No, I'm just gonna say like, despite this position, you've been doing really great. What's your name?
Oh, fuck it. My name is June.
June.
Yeah.
Oh, nice to meet you, June. I'm Julie. That's it.
Oh,
That'll finish her turn.
stop, baby, stop.
All right. Thankfully, June is up. He's going to spend half of his movement to get up. He is going to roll a particular roll. Let's hope he does better on this time. He takes his spear in one hand. He holds his left hand out with the other. And then he'll say, "This is what I call the Mr. Krat maneuver." And he's going to loop it around her neck successfully, catching her, and holding her in place for Vin's turn.
Ooh, nice.
Next up is the guard over here on the top left, who is going to say, "That's right, I taught him that maneuver," and he is going to go ahead and do the same thing. I'll roll his roll live, basically. It's a dexterity roll, so what I'm going to do is, let's see if he does it correctly. We'll all watch together with bated breath to see if Gerard has what it takes. Gerard does not have what it takes. He tries to do the same thing, and he like misses her completely, and she like hisses at him. It's like, "Oh, I guess you can't teach an old dog new tricks, huh?" Damn it. All right. Anyway, Pim, you are up. You have two lovely enemies at your disposal. Which one would you like to finish off now? Let me just check my messages over here. Yes, Pim, if you are available. But if you stepped away, I completely
Can I
understand.
fire an
Oh, yeah.
arrow at one of the harpies?
Absolutely.
The farthest harpy?
Which
will
one?
it connect?
Yes, of course. You can. You can fire at either one. You're equidistant to them, actually.
That's interesting.
Oh, okay. So there's only two left.
There's two left. They're both on death's door. The one on the bottom right is being choked out by June, that guard down there. He has his like spear around her neck. You just watched Gerard miss doing that same technique to this lady on the left, who's hissing at him aggressively.
All right. I will firebolt this one.
All right. Go ahead and roll me that D20, and on top of that, we will add a 4.
All right. 15.
A 19 will
Nice.
connect. Go ahead and roll me 2d10.
Mhm.
All right. Would you like to describe how it connects and sets her ablaze?
Well, he does a little spin a flourishing move because he's feeling very cocky, and it hits, and she screeches like, "Ow! Ow, that hurt, you asshole!" and and everyone politely clapped. Yeah.
Okay, so she does screech, and she goes up in smoke, and because she only had 2 health left, she disappears into the smoke.
Nice.
As does the one down here, actually, leaving just one lone enemy on the field. Anything else you'd like to do on your turn, Pam? Any movement you'd like to take before we take over to Vin?
Boy.
He flips. Maybe he flips over the hay barrel because he doesn't want to be hitting over more, and it's like, I got you guys.
Nice.
Let me know if you need any support. I'll be right here.
Oh, there you are, Pim. We just thought they were, combusting by themselves spontaneously.
True, actually,
Goodness.
because that's what it will look like, just instantly ignited.
He hasn't really taken any damage. He's like, yeah.
Yeah.
Being
Oh my
a
gosh,
rogue
yeah.
is a pretty great class.
Can I get an acrobatics check from you? Just a cursory one, just to see how well you
Okay.
do.
I roll D20.
Oh yeah,
Wait, no. I
D20
rolled
plus
2.
9. Oh.
No, that one didn't.
Oh.
No.
No.
Oh.
Are you sure though? I
just
I
did
don't think you have a
17.
choice of no.
I do typically take the first roll, so I'm gonna treat that one as the 26 that it is with the 17. As tempted as I was to make him do that one.
He tries to flip over, but he kind of flounders a bit.
Mhm.
But it's like
Okay.
acrobatics plus 9, so it's like not the worst.
That's right.
See, but it's kind of embarrassing, honestly. He's like, "Ha, you didn't see that."
I think
It's
I've
okay.
said everything we
Commoners
can
didn't see.
Mhm.
All right. It is time for the what could very well be the final turn of the combat, Vin. There is one wrapped up like a gift package for you. There's one lady here, ready and waiting. What would you like to do?
I am very tempted to just fire this bazooka at point blank.
You know June will be into it. You kind of like make eye contact with him. You can kind of see he's got this crazed look on his face, as if he's mentally telling you, by the way, I know you can't hear me right now, but I'm going to pretend that I can telepathically communicate with you, and I can tell you got something big and kicking under there, and I want you to just blast her away.
Man is also really thinking about it because
If
it
Dooley
just
sees
feels very, very excited today. So, anyways.
Oh!
Okay, now, can we get all the other two also? Oh no! Oh no! All right, go ahead and roll me the full amount of damage that you're blasting. I go ahead and hit it
my
one more
God.
time for the crit damage. Okay, 17, 28 total fire damage, which is literally half the health of this creature that had two health left. Would you like to describe the explosion that ends this entire combat and perhaps one other person's life, but probably not because he said it was okay?
So, Vin, with the most raised and excited look in their eyes, points the bazooka straight at this creature's face and goes, "This is what you get for harming the innocents like this." and then just blasts away with a cackle with the most glorious explosion ever that somehow doesn't hurt his allies, I assume. Or him.
Yes, based on the ruling of the, like, it doesn't deal AoE damage, so somehow this massive explosion, like, the smoke will clear, everyone else is unharmed, whether it's the person that Dooley just got up and, like, pushed out of the way, or if it's Guard June himself. And with that, I declare you all victorious.
Yippee!
Yay!
Goodness. All right. That was wild. Oh my god.
She
Can we get
disappears
some-
into mist.
Can we get some more clapping?
Yeah, I got you on the clapping. Oh, okay, thank you.
Yay!
All right.
Hi, what an exciting and heart-wrenching battle. Are you all okay?
Ross, you don't look very okay.
He's like,
Come over
okay,
here.
I'm fine. You don't need to worry about me.
Oh, what are you gonna do?
No,
Are you
just
gonna
a-
bot me too, Dooley?
Exactly. And I cast Cure Wounds at level 2.
All right, that is a total of 16 healing, capable of bringing Ross back up to full health. Nice work, nice work.
There you
Okay.
go. Dip you
yeah.
off.
Hey,
All right.
Finn carefully pats June on the shoulder, carefully trying not to make any skin contact because skills.
True.
And says, "Fine work, friend. You did really well in helping us fight."
He smiles and he says, "Thanks. Sorry, you said help you fight? What happened?" He like looks around. He looks at the markings on the ground. He's like, "What happened here?"
Some foul creatures that I exploded.
Pim tries to stay away from Vim's mercury blood. Does he ever use his blood as a weapon? Isn't there
Yeah.
like a frog or some kind of animal that like shoots blood at predators?
Yeah, it's a lizard.
Yeah.
Oh yeah.
But no, Vin doesn't have a method of shooting their
Oh.
blood. It's just their scales that are poisonous. So it's more like poison dart frog, but it's poison dart frog. Yes.
Yeah, it's the one. You eat it and you die. Oh wait, no, you bite it and you die instead of like it bites you and you die. That's the difference between like poisonous and venomous.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, and also when I was coming to that one creature's turn that was fighting Vin the first time, I was like, "Oh, these guys bite," and I was just and I just had Vin's character sheet open, hovering over the poisonous skills feat, excited because I knew what was coming before Troy realized it.
Yeah. I'm like having her run up. She's like, "All right, she's gonna bite you." Oh no, she's gonna bite you.
I wonder if it was intentional that Troy chose
No.
enemies that do melee damage.
I actually did it. No, it's not intentional. It's on. It was. It's part of the thing. Yeah.
Well, it was a nice coincidence because it was funny.
Yeah.
I was hoping to show off that feature. I got to show off that feature.
Yay.
Nice. You see,
Finn makes a mental note to stay away from Vin while he's bleeding. Vin in his mercury blood.
sorry.
Although it's medieval times, they don't know. It's medieval times, so they don't really know that it's bad yet. But I'll make an exception. Yeah,
And
because they still
plus
had like mercury thermometers and stuff.
Plus,
That
not the
might have been
metagame, but as Stag and I both know, 5th edition, like Mercury Dragons aren't. Let's just say they're not common knowledge in universe, most likely, depending on how you look at it.
Mercury Dragons were 4th edition, but I don't know how often they were used in 4th edition, anyways.
Yeah, they literally don't exist by some standards. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
But yeah, it's cool. It's cool you let them in the game though. But yeah,
Yeah.
he makes a mental note to stay away from whatever that is going on with that.
Yeah, it's like, even if Pim doesn't know mercury is poisonous or anyone else here, like, I would assume the creature looked very visibly sick after biting Vin.
Yes.
Yeah.
Yes. Also, the commoner on the ground is kind of looking up, and she'll say, "What? Why am I on the ground?" And June will kind of squat down and help her up. I'll say, "I'm not sure why you're on the ground. You know how it is. Sometimes you really just gotta be one with nature. Yeah."
These guys don't know they've been attacked. But do we know?
Did they suddenly forget?
Huh.
How strange. It has
I
something
wonder
to
if
do with that
maybe-
fog.
You see that
True, maybe-
Gerard, the guard in the gate, he's kind of like looking at his wounds, like, "What? What
Are you
happened to
okay,
me?"
good sir?
Yeah, I must have been scratching too hard. You look down at how he's like profusely bleeding.
Oh goodness. Oh no.
That's
Oh
it.
no. We can't have that. We'll cast Cure Wounds on him too.
Alright,
But
Vin
it'll
also
work,
has
so.
cure wounds, doesn't don't they? Yeah,
Oh.
no, healing word. Vin has healing word. Okay.
Oh, nice. All right.
All right. With the cure wounds, he is actually back up to half health. And so he'll say, oh, thank you. I really appreciate that. I don't know what happened.
You're welcome. Well, we were attacked by these weird creatures that came out of the fog.
Weird creatures.
Weird creatures. Yes, they were. They had
Harpy-like.
sharp, harpy-like, very harpy-like, but they crawled on the ground on all fours. All they could do was growl, bite, and scratch, and they did so very, very well.
Oh,
It's quite terrifying.
that
I wonder
does
reason.
sound terrifying.
And Vin just kind of looks at the wound in their arm. It's not the worst thing, given that Vin only took 4 damage that whole fight.
Oh yeah, I guess. Dooley's got like a bloody shoulder or something like that.
So as he's rubbing the back of his head, you actually see another figure emerge from. Well, actually, the fog has now disappeared, and as it disappears, you see a figure emerge from beyond the gate. Actually, so there's a figure right over here, and I will show you the handout.
Oh.
And the figure will say, "You see an official wearing a red and blue outfit embroidered with phoenix designs approaching. I apologize for my impertinence," they say, "but I have an odd question I have to ask. Have you just suffered an unusual experience?"
Yes.
A violent experience, yes.
You could say that, definitely.
Oh, yes, actually. They look at the they were able to catch glimpses of the wounds that just closed up on Gerard, and they'll say, "Oh, why don't we go somewhere a little bit more quiet for a little chat?" And then they nod profusely.
Hmm. Well, you are the contact that we were told about. We're the Slayers, so yes, we'll definitely come with you. Will these
All right.
people be all right, though?
Oh,
Just gonna check.
yes. I'll have my men come and look after their condition.
Mhm.
Why don't you come this way with me, off screen, and I will be with you in 2 minutes. And they will like gesture towards an area that's like off screen for you all to discuss with them about. But before we do, this will be the last or second last scene. But does anyone need a break after that long combat?
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
I mean,
All right.
well, I would like to end this soon.
Yeah. Yeah. It's getting late.
It is way older the time that I said I would do it. I said I would do it.
What was
I
the time you
kinda
said?
like
I think you said.
like
Mid-
shortly after 11. But it's
Oh,
fine. I let the time get away from me.
Okay. I apologize. All right. I'll ask for a quick 2-minute break. Give me just a moment, and then we'll finish up this convo, and we'll call it after that. How does that sound?
Okay.
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 Yeah, thanks for sticking with Corey, I know.
Oh yeah, no problem.
Just getting sleepy or have something to do?
No, I need to wake up earlier tomorrow.
Oh. What's going on?
But for a meeting, it's nothing exciting. It's boring.
Meetings.
Just say you were doing something very important.
Yes, very important. Okay, I'll be right back.
Okay. Anyone else need break?
I'm okay. I'm just gonna hang out. Whew. Oh yes, sleepy time is approaching. Me and my 4 a.m. wake ups. Tee hee hee.
Tee.
Tee hee. Oh, do I do that every day? Yeah. It's okay. Coffee is there to get me through the day. Oh yeah.
Do you do it on purpose, or you just happen to?
I do it on purpose because I like to have a little extra time to myself in the morning, and also maybe to get homework done. Ugh. There's so much homework to do. When I'm not in college though, I wake up early so I can do like art classes and stuff in the morning. I want to be better at art. So something I'll probably keep up in the summer as well. Plus, you don't have to sleep in the summer. It's bright all the time.
You don't have to sleep.
Exactly.
All right, I've returned.
Welcome back. We're talking
you,
about
thank you.
healthy sleep schedules.
Yes.
Oh, the healthy sleep schedules. Oh yeah.
Okay.
Tori, still be right back.
Okay. Yeah, I could have sworn. I thought she said midnight. Was I misremembering?
I think what was said was that we don't go past midnight.
Yes. Okay. All right. Well, this will be the last scene then. When she's back, I'll go through with the discussion. Yeah.
Ooh, yeah.
I like their bag. My goal is
it's
to
a
be
cute
someone
bag.
who walks around with. And I always have stuff that someone needs to stand in.
Nice. Yeah, you gotta have the essentials on you.
Thank you for taking it on. I'm a purse fiend, so maybe one day when my purse gives out on me, I'll get a bag, but that'll be really nice during the con because it'll be like, Lex, I stubbed my toe. Yes.
Oh yeah, in cons, like there's literally a picture of me. Let me see if I.
Oh my gosh, yes.
I would certainly prefer to have a bag over the purse I have.
Yeah.
Like I have one of those shoulder purses.
Yeah.
Actually, that's a satchel. No, I'm kidding.
That's a satchel.
See if the lost arts.
Oh, yeah, that's a satchel. Oh, yeah.
Actually, it's called a messenger bag and was used in the 1920s. No. Okay.
I use messenger bags all the time in college. Oh,
they're really cute. I love them.
Wait, do I have Corey back, or was I hearing things?
Corey?
Okay.
Corey?
I think I was just hearing things.
Yeah.
It's okay. It is getting rather late. Time for the things that go bump in our heads to start bumping, I guess. No, as it were. Oh man.
Yeah, here at my first con. You literally see the bag. Hold on. Yeah, ever. Got my little red bag over there.
Oh, nice. Very cute. Oh my goodness.
If things are going bump in your head, see a doc. Well, I mean, none of the NPCs remember the encounter that just happened, so perhaps a doctor is needed.
It's true. Sudden amnesia. Not even the awesome June remembers. He won't remember the thing holding down the harpy for Vin to take out that.
Yeah, that was such a cool move, and I'm sad that Gerard did not get that off.
Oh, no. He's not as cool as June.
Hi, welcome back. All right, last scene, and then we'll call it from there. All right, so Magistrate Kun Anjun takes you off to the side, and they'll say, "How are y'all feeling? Are you? Yes, these strange occurrences. Tell me, what have you seen?" They like rub their hands together as if they're a little nervous.
Well, it was a strange fog that just randomly rode in, and then these weird warped harpy creatures suddenly appeared and tried to attack everyone.
Okay.
Bit me, and of course I got poisoned.
Okay, excellent. No, not the poison part, but the you've noticed the fog and the creatures. I'll think, oh my gosh, no one else remembers the fog and the creatures.
This is very strange.
You have any idea what's keeping you from remembering it, or keep?
Oh, no. I'm fine. I'm not quite sure what's happening to the other people of Yonido. Like, no one else has seen the fog, but it's been rising and falling multiple times every day for weeks. It used to be a little less frequent. It used to only occur every now and then, but it has been growing more frequent. And as much as I try to tell people, I'm just always ignored.
Probably because they don't remember and they can't care about something they don't remember, right?
Right. Oh, everyone's okay, right? No one died this time?
Yeah. Someone got knocked unconscious, so that was unfortunate, but we got her back on her feet.
Okay. Phew. I was worried for a moment that Troy wouldn't have mercy considering that was not a named NPC, and only named NPCs do death saving rolls.
Oh.
No.
I mean,
merciful.
But yes, the strange monsters have slain people in the fog. Those who've witnessed the tragedies are shocked anew by the sight of bodies when the fog dissipates. The deaths are always considered accidents or bizarre but isolated incidents.
That's very odd. And have you tracked down any kind of source of this fog?
I don't have a solid lead, but you all seem like capable individuals. Do you mind if could I ask you to help out, actually? Help me investigate the leads that I have?
Will we get compensated for this?
We're not asking for compensation for this, is what he meant to say. It would be nice.
Okay, but
a persuasion check for that question.
Consider this. I can't do adventuring for free. The innkeeper always asks for fees, and if I get paid, I'm thrown out in the cold.
Alright, if you like,
it's a tough world under capitalism. You must understand.
True.
That's right. Get your swipe and cash emotes in chat. While I ask Pim, can you roll me a d20? I will add your modifier for persuasion, which is 0. But hey, you also have a bless on you in case you need it. Oh,
I get 2.
Okay. So you're not sure if they didn't hear your specification, or perhaps, but maybe they just didn't hear you.
Okay. So you're saying I should roll it again?
Oh no, unfortunately your roll wasn't good enough. So at least as far as compensation goes, they are not inclined to hear your demands yet.
Okay, so he decides not to do anything after that because it's too awkward.
Okay,
that's fine. Right. It's more funny that way.
Poor Pim.
Yes. So they've asked the question. Like, you all seem like capable individuals. Do you mind helping me out?
I'd be happy to.
Yes, the Slayers would definitely help you.
Oh, thank goodness, the Slayers.
Yes, we are the Slayers. That is our group name, and we are here to help the people. Truly. What's best for them.
Oh, okay. All right. Yes, a name that inspires. Yes. My help here is over then. Okay.
We need your information though. Come back.
Oh, I see what's happening here. Yeah, Pim would be saying no money, not my problem. It's like, oh, you're broke? Well, sucks to be you.
Yeah.
Okay. So, Magistrate Kun Anjun. Oh, I'm sorry, I haven't introduced myself. My name is Kun Anjun. I'm a local magistrate here in Yonido. It's nice to meet you, the Slayers.
It is nice to meet you too. Sorry about that. Cat just fell down.
Oh,
Like,
it do be like that. I completely understand. There are some cats that like to hang out by the tea shop, actually. So sometimes when I'm over there, I do notice them, being cute and out and about.
Oh yes, I've seen this little brown cat wandering around. He's kind of fat though.
Aw.
Very cute. But anyways, yes, we're definitely ready to help.
Oh, right. Yes, of course. Yes, the Slayers. Is the really part of the name, like the streamer? Like that's the Slayers. That's
The
a lot
streamer.
well, the Slayers. There are 3 potential locations that I think would be of best investigated. The first one is there is a construction site located outside the city walls where the Tiger District abuts the nearby forests. The construction site has suffered numerous attacks and unexplained setbacks. It's most mysterious indeed. The second location would be the Park of the Elders. It's a royal park that's in the Haiti district. Some attacks have been occurring. I think that area is particularly suspicious. And last but not least is the tea shop. The city's oldest tea shop is located in the Phoenix district. 2 nobles were found wounded and nearly dead outside of it only days ago. I think those are the 3 locations that are the most suspicious.
Okay. Well, hold on. Slayers, gather for a second.
Oh, Kunanjun moves
Excuse us?
away as to be polite, as you all
Thank you.
discuss.
Thank you. So, well, first of all, construction site. We were suspicious about the potential war machines they're building, right? Could get some more insight into that.
Yes, of course we could find some interesting parts in there that I could use. But of course, this first.
Tea shop sounds nice.
That's true, and they did mention a cat there.
Yeah.
I do
Also,
like cats.
I can hear your cat in the background or somebody's
Oh my God,
cat.
He was asking to go out. Goodness. All right, and well, let's see the Park of the Elders. I mean, young Yi would probably, I don't know, maybe he'd want to hear about that. Maybe that's, I don't know.
Maybe he has friends there. I don't know.
Probably not my first choice though. What do you?
Well, the Park of
think?
the Elders is where the Dragonborns are, right?
The Park of the Elders is in the, think of it like the district where the Dragonborn, because they hold such positions of power, tend to congregate, yes.
Okay. I'm just going to nod and go. Certainly be interesting to see what the Dragonborns are up to.
Oh, actually, I'm sorry. I have to retract what I said. It's the Haiti district is the one that has the Park of the Elders.
Oh, the statue.
The Phoenix district is the one that has the nobles and the wealthy elite, which includes a lot of the dragons. That's my bad. So, sorry. The tea shop is in the Phoenix district. The Park of the Elders is in the Haiti district. And the construction site is in the Tiger district.
Tiger.
Right. Yeah. I don't remember if they have a map here, but oh. All right, let me just so it sounds like you all are headed to the tea shop, was it?
Yep. Pim wanted to go tea shop. Park of the Elders for Vin. Ross, what about you?
I mean, I didn't really have strong feelings for other. Not sure where my. Maybe we could find some good insight. Tea shop.
Okay. Tea shop, I think. Sorry, go ahead, Ben.
I wasn't saying anything.
Oh,
Ben Right.
Vin.
And he said that she looked more like a dragonborn. She could also have been gone to the Hate district.
Oh, that's right. I wasn't thinking straight. Or the person who my soul is connected to. Just doesn't think.
Yes.
It must be hard without her. I think we should go to the Park of the Elders then. We may be able to spot something.
Okay.
Hello.
You've proved yourself quite trustworthy. I'll continue.
Mm.
Follow your.
Well,
You are the
thank
leader.
you. I try.
Yeah, unelected
I
leader.
try. I suppose.
Not like, but it's not like he's gonna step up to be the leader.
That's
Begrudgingly accepts it.
Man sure as hell does belong in a leadership role.
Oh my gosh. Going wherever Vin
We
sees
can't. We
he's
can't
like,
be.
oh my goodness.
We can't have Finn be leader. We'll never get anything done.
And this thing and that thing and that thing and that thing. Oh, and over here? Yes, I could definitely see that happening. Sorry, Finn, not to decry your potential for being a great leader. I'm the focus. The focus.
That's alright, I tend to do better on my own anyways usually, but it's nice to be around friends.
It is. All right. The Park
Okay.
of the Elders.
So you all are headed to the Park of the Elders next time, yes?
Mm-hmm. Yeah. Seems
All right.
most vital to our double quests.
Okay, sounds good. So since we've got people with places to be and places to go, I will call the session there. You all will be headed towards the Park of the Elders in the Hate district next time on Journeys Through the Sleighdiant Citadel.
Yeah.
All right.
It's
Corey, if you got to go, yeah, you
it's
can definitely head out.
it's
Yeah.
about my bedtime.
Yeah. Thank you for sticking with it. I appreciate it. All right. Yeah, feel free to sign off. I am gonna say hi to the raiders real quick, and if anyone wants to introduce themselves when I get back, your players, your characters, and everything.
Oh, that'd be nice.
Yes. All right. But yeah, I will say hi to them first.
Hey.
This was fun.
It was fun. It was very funny.
Oh my goodness. Trolling Ross a little bit was
Yeah.
that raw.
Ross.
That was a funny introduction.
Oh
my gosh.
We should have more Ross Hex.
Yeah.
We should definitely have more Ross sex.
Yes.
Oh my goodness. What's I gonna say? Oh, discovering that Dooley just not not here. That checks out though.
Okay. I have returned. I want you all to introduce yourselves real quick to the Raiders. But again, if anyone needs to go now, session is done. You don't have to stick around. But we got a raid in. Countess Lita also does D&D.
Interesting.
D&D bro. Hello.
Oh.
Hey.
Would you? Yes. Why don't you all introduce yourselves and your characters, if you would like?
Okay, I'll go first.
All right.
I am Elevate, and I play Dooley Seafair, a gnome paladin who has taken a lot into her small hands and trying to right the wrongs of the world in sometimes very violent ways.
Hey, I'm Stag. I play Ventilator, a Mercury Dragon-born artificer who has an ADHD nightmare and in possession of a magical bazooka.
We love Sam.
Yeah, procured from the Easter Bunny himself last time during our holiday St. Patrick's Day / Easter collaborative one shot.
The Easter Gunny, if you will.
Easter Gunny.
Exactly. All right. Next is Corey or Lux.
I'll go next. I play Pim, who is a kleptomaniac, and he's a kleptomaniac, half a drow rogue, and he's a bit of a bad boy. He doesn't always play by the rules, but he does secretly love his friends and help them out. He just doesn't want to admit it.
Oh,
Hmm.
cute.
Open.
Yeah, I guess that leaves me. I am Deluxin or Lux. I'm a little robot shadow guy who works with a little Cappy friend here at the Deluxin. We're pleased to meet you. We hope you're comfy and feel welcome here. We love to meet all kinds of creative and friendly people. I play as Ross Hex. She is a warlock, hence the name Hex, and searching for. She's half human, half dragonborn, searching for the same sister who is. They were born of the same egg, and so are somewhat of twins. Has been searching for players for quite a while. Now has done so.
Sorry, I forgot to put this one over you. Yes, and then of course I will introduce myself. I am Captain Troy Handsome of International Rescue. Please state the nature of your emergency. Serving here as the DM here, Captain Crit, bringing my players here episode 1 of Journeys Through the Sleighdiant Citadel. They are starting off in what's actually like chapter 5 or 6, but next chapter they're going to the night market, and I'm excited for them. I'm very excited because the night market is, I think, my favorite thing to run in the book so far.
Ooh, exciting.
Ooh.
But yeah, for this chapter, they've got probably 2 more sessions before they finish out this chapter, this adventure in full. So stay tuned for, I guess, the next time we do it.
I'm excited.
Yes. Very exciting.
All right. Yes.
Okay,
It is
then.
time to sign off. It is pretty late. I appreciate all of y'all's patience. So I'm going to go say bye to my crew over here. Sorry, let me bring us back to the tavern where we started. Yeah, I'll say bye to them, and I'm going to head over to Lux. I'll be listening to you. Let me know when you're ready to rumble, and I'll send us all that way.
Okay. I'm pretty much done on my side. Thanks everyone for coming so much. I know it went for how long did we go? 3 hours. Wow.
3
Time
hours.
always flies when I do this.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's all I have
Yeah.
really to say. I'll talk around until you're ready to go, Troy.
Okay. Actually, could I ask you to message me then?
Yeah.
Okay. Thank you. And I'll message you too. All right.
Okay.
See y'all in a bit.
Bye boy. No, I did not say that, captions. Jesus Christ. Yes. Thank you, everyone. Thank you, everyone, for joining me and Troy. I'm gonna rate the same person, Blank Ray. They're playing Stardew Valley, which is a game. It's comfy. It's nice. Everyone should play. It's definitely a game. You should play it. It's comfy farming.
Everyone
Fish.
should definitely play it once in their life.
Yeah. Reese Beast, I don't know if you hear me. If you play Stardew, you do play Stardew. Yeah, we should play Lethal and Stardew then.
That'd be fun.
Yeah. Oh, you can't hear me now, at least not on Troy's. Ooh. Mine's going away.
Go.
Yeah. Thank y'all for joining. I'll be off for a second. I'm ending. Good night.
Bye.